I don't know where your apartment is.
Scheduled street maintenance complete.
Alright, I'm in apartment 1. I'm just letting everything load right now.
Oh, apartment 1. Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright, we're good.
Chat
I
just
think we're
told.
good.
I just chat saying. Fuck.
Okay.
Boom. I made this one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Across the fucking entire world in 3 seconds.
Alright. Anyways, if you want to go put yourself in your room, I guess. I don't know. I would hope that you would sleep in a bed like a normal person.
Morning, Bridget. There he goes. Hello? You sleeping? You in standby mode?
Greetings.
Oh, wow, Jesus. Alright, well, that's a no. How'd you wait? I don't know, do you sleep? I don't know how you work.
No.
Fair enough. I hope the night didn't take too long then. Well, you want to head out or you want to hang out here? What do you want to do right now?
I do not know.
I think we still have a little bit of time before the ship's ready to go up into the station. Up to the warp gate there, so... In the meantime, I guess we should just prepare.
Understood.
For now, you want to just head to the HQ, see what the boys are up to, see if there's any like plans hatching. Maybe Alec will have something.
Prepare, yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Alright, well, do whatever you gotta do to get ready. I'll be waiting for you by the door. Oh, okay, that was quick. Sounds good. All right, locked it back up. You still have the key code, right, to get in?
Affirmative.
All right, cool. Making sure.
Stars.
Man. I'm at least glad to be out of the stuffy armor. For now. Is there anything in particular you wanted to do today that you needed to get done preparation-wise, I should say?
I do not know.
Alright, well if you think of something, let me know.
Much is unknown.
That's a good point. You still have all that access to the cameras and everything, right?
Affirmative.
That might come in handy. I think it might be good if we review a lot of that footage and see if you can analyze any of it. That would probably help a lot. But we'll talk about it at the meeting and see if we can propose that to people. And that's up to you whether you want to do it or not. Probably would help a lot, though. I feel like information's gonna be huge for this, so. Alright, you're good to go in whenever. I assume people are in the meeting room, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, they're not in here. I can try radioing them and seeing if I can find them. Oh, hold on, give me 1 second here. Alright, can you hear me now? Oh, there we go, got it. Where are you guys at right now? Oh, are you? Are you in your office? That's why I didn't see you behind the TV. Okay, well, we're here. I'll be right there. Oh, yeah, there he is. Good morning. And by good morning, I mean,
Good
we're
morning.
not dead yet. Morning.
Good, yeah, fair enough.
Good morning.
Well,
I
you have any,
really-
not too bad. The armor pretty much kept me going, so I'm alright. How are you doing? You all good? You still functional? Anything?
I am operational.
That's good, that's good.
Sure.
Well, I don't know if you had any plans for the day, or doing anything to prepare. But I figured if Bridget was up to
survive,
it,
do
we
not
had
die.
some ideas. Yeah, that's a big one. That's probably good. I was gonna see if we could get. I was gonna ask Bridget. I mean, obviously, I can't make her do anything. She doesn't actually work for us or anything like that. But if she wanted to analyze any of the footage, the entirety of the attack was recorded by her. She was feeding me and relaying me all the information as to where they were, positions, things like that. That way, I wasn't getting shot or stuck on. So she has all that footage if we want to use it.
Yeah, will be quite useful. We need to like analyze and know whatever we can for what we got. And
That's what I thought.
like I shot a couple of those calamari guys, aliens, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if they die, but I'm
guys?
pretty
Is
sure.
that what you just called them?
Yeah. I've been calling them calamari since I first saw them. They have like tentacles on their face.
Oh my god. Okay.
Fucking. That is.
3 times, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, on the lab, when I was trying to get my suit, so... Maybe there will be some blood there that we can like get and analyze or something.
Maybe. I know there'd be plenty at Nirvana. They had there's a massive firefight over there. So there's a good chance there's stuff there. In the meantime...
But yeah,
Okay, everybody, last broadcast, I promise. It looks like the prop spawning system is fully caught up. There are a bunch of backlogged props now currently sitting in the prop room. So if you spawned something and didn't get it, find time to come grab it.
Well, okay.
but yeah,
I
we
got
can go
mine.
to
It just suddenly
we can
appeared
go
on
to
me
the lab.
randomly.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
They're nice.
Like, there's actually one on my lab, but I need to go get it. Do you
Yeah, I get
wanna
what you mean.
sit down here where I'll go get my gun and just be ready, and then we can analyze the footage and all of that?
Yeah, we can try doing that.
Lovely.
Are you up for that, Bridget? That's kind of your call. I'm not gonna make you do it.
Data is always useful.
Yeah, I agree. Information's huge. Because we know absolutely nothing about these things.
That is true. There are probably
We'll wait here
like
for you to
several
go to the
bodies, so
lab and
after
grab your stuff.
yeah, after we analyze the footage, we can go to like maybe Nirvana or one of the other places, see if they got any bodies of the many people shot.
Yeah,
I feel like
a lot of
biological data
shooting.
will be like it's into. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that'd be
I'll go
huge.
to my lab, get my things, and I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Well, at least we have one thing to do today. After that's done, is there anything you wanted to take care of down in like the row or anything like that? I know there was that huge attack down there from like fire elementals or something. Did you want to check to make sure like the shop's doing okay?
I do
Everything's
not
still in one
know.
piece? Fair enough. Or if you had any buddies you wanted to check on. I think you wanted to do that yesterday, but we didn't have time. It's up to you. Just throwing it out there.
What the fuck? Why does it keep doing that? I like click on the other button and it clicks me to TP. It keeps TPing me instead of letting me watch.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed you randomly going disappearing and then coming back.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
That's weird. Are the buttons switched maybe?
No, it's just like, I'll click on it and it's just like, oh no, you clicked on the other one. No, it's just sometimes it
That's weird.
like decides to click on the other one. Like I very clearly clicked on watch on that one and it just moved me. I don't know. Anyways, keep burping.
Weird. Oh, the last thing I did was ask you a question, so I guess it's on your balls in your court this time.
See, that's what you think.
Oh, we went. Yeah, if there's anyone you wanted to check on or talk to or anything, this is probably a good day for that.
Affirmative.
It's mostly gonna be us getting ready for stuff. It sounds like. As long as we catch up with Alec, take care of some of that analysis stuff, that'd be really useful. And I guess we kind of have a free day to do whatever. Oh, there he is.
Holy, I'm back.
Hey, what's up? All right.
So, do you need to analyze the data on the lab, or do you want to do it like here on the TV?
I don't know. Honestly, the biggest thing is going to be feeding. Maybe I don't know if we wanted to do that through the Union Tower or what. But basically, if we can get that information, it needs to be shared with every other corp. That way, their military forces have information as well. Because just us.
That would
isn't gonna
be
enough.
quite useful. Yeah, I feel like
Do we know how to
that, we'll probably need to go.
What's it? The president or whatever? He's the new boy in town.
Yeah, we need
supposed to be
for
like-
that. We probably need to go to Union and just call with Goldman. To be honest.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, those are some snazzy blinds. They're pretty cool. A little bit bright though.
Yeah, a little bit bright. Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't just invest in like normal blinds.
You know, we do like fancy. Well, the design. We didn't
Yeah.
chose this.
That's
These are the
fair. It was
standards
kind
in
of just
Ethiopia,
given to us.
be honest.
Yeah, that's true. We are a franchise or whatever, after all.
We are.
Alright, well, hopefully we can find Golden and where he's supposed to be. Because this is pretty big. Alright, go ahead. Huh, it's good to be back in the old suit again.
Yeah. Well, they probably need it in case those things showed up again. Were you using like
Yeah, this
your
one's
fancy suit when they showed up?
Wait, what about it?
Were you using your fancy suit when the calamari
Yeah,
showed
yeah,
up?
no, I was. I actually was.
Oh.
It was quite unfortunate. I mean, I managed to
Yep.
get to my apartment and change into my astral stuff that was given to me from Ian, but at
Fair.
first, yes, I was just wearing a nice suit.
I might need to get a second suit and just go get it on my apartment because I had this on my lab and I got shot ahead because I was trying to get it.
Oh yeah,
But
that's true.
you know, I'm still standing around.
To the Union.
All right.
I gotta go with him for a second.
Unfortunately, we are low staff.
Not a problem. We can wait.
It happens.
Hi, Bridget. How are you? Load.
Operational.
I guess to go over the basics, what's your current objective?
Survive.
Still, Is there any reason you came here, specifically? Oh. What about it?
Could see them wielding weapons, unlike that of this planet.
Luckily, I took it off one of them. Were you interested in looking at it?
Well, at least we found her. She
Affirmative.
is indeed here. And now we wait.
We can work something out.
We
for
saw
sure.
you go onto the wrong tram, so we just want to make sure you weren't getting lost.
Not the wrong tram.
Oh, you meant to come here. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any plans as of right now?
Was there any other business that needed to be conducted with Nirvana?
Access
There was.
planetary defense grid. Currently offline. One access point. Warp gate.
At what point did you want to look at this, then? I'd like to be careful with who tries to gain access to it as well. Granted, it's everybody's information, but there are already people looking into certain things, but I trust that you might have a different outlook on it.
If we can mitigate their ability to hurt, we can stop them from killing us.
True. For one, I know I don't need to tell you this, but be careful.
They're probably
Two.
I think they have a lot on their mind.
This is mine, and I'm letting you borrow it. So if anyone asks for it, they don't get it. Quixote has another if they're curious.
Assigned property, understood.
Hmm.
Will return if
Mm.
fine. Anything.
Let me know.
Understood.
For now, I'm going to try and get things for a doctor down in the row.
Understood.
Keep in touch. Where'd that guy go?
Hey, I'm not technically part of Polaris Nirvana anymore, but I'm gonna keep doing my job until someone puts a bullet in my head. Can I help any of you?
What the?
No, I'm fine. Are you?
Well, he's missing
I'm
an
fucking
arm.
great.
Okay.
No one needs my help. I'm
Was that
gonna
a
leave.
real line
Cool.
before? I need your help, but come on. You okay?
Jesus. All right, you
Need a drink?
good?
Affirmative.
Actually, yeah.
All right.
Hey, go get something from Atlanta.
Okay, go ahead.
Some water, please.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
Just-
they conducted their business, so we're good. I think. Is there any more business that you haven't told us about, so we know before you run off again?
Make contact with Atlantis. If relays can be brought
Okay.
online in place of manual control,
Well, we can certainly try it. Do you
We
want to do
can
that
go to
first, or do you want to
Atlantis first,
go?
However-
Yeah, do you want to do Atlantis first? We can do that.
concern is high. Attackers
Concern is high for
came
Atlantis?
to this planet and attacked
Mhm.
before we saw them arrive.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, we can't. That's man, that's hard. Because normally that's what the defense grid's for. But it's offline right now.
At least it is. Yeah.
Agree. This is suspicious.
What is suspicious?
Yeah.
Like the whole situation? Or me
No, the
agreeing?
fact that they got by without us noticing, basically.
Oh, yeah.
It's very rare that a large body just enters orbit and no one sees it, right?
Affirmative.
And maybe the body like kind of like just go into different, you know, more smaller pieces, and that's how they like
Make
kind of go through it.
contact with Union. This is your goal.
Right now, yeah, we figure if we can coordinate all the
Understood.
corporations at once, it's a little bit better.
Yeah, our best choice is to like talk with Goldman if he can broadcast to everybody.
Yeah, if everyone's on the same page, I think we'll get a lot more done.
We need to regroup and reorganize after yesterday.
After that shit show yesterday. Alright, to
So,
Union.
Union first or Atlantis?
Union.
Yeah, do you going? Which one do you prefer? Union it is.
Union it is. Happens, don't worry.
Probably up in the main office, right on that side.
Most likely, but we probably will need to bring that. If we show up, we'll probably get shot in the face. Most likely.
That's fine.
Last time I was there, like, Goldman had a gigantic bodyguard or something like that.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh yeah, I talked with Mr. B, like, he wasn't feeling well after yesterday, so he was gonna take a little bit of extra time in the morning and then showed up.
Got it, okay. That works for me.
Like, for a whole... Yeah, Nina, no idea. No messages, but they didn't show up.
Gotcha. Well, if no one shows up in the next minute or two, we can just go to Atlantis. I don't know where the hell they are.
We can try, like, talking with the, Union radio. That could work. Let me try it.
I didn't know they had one. You can try it. I've never been on their channel. I mean, do you think he might be at his own place, or? Oh. Hey, how's it going? That's somebody. We're mostly trying to find the current seated president to have a conversation with him about coordinated effort stuff. Do you know where he's at?
The only guess I have is his office in the meeting room.
Okay. Well, we rang the bell.
Do you have access?
Would you like me to go check?
Let us in.
Yeah, can you check? Because we don't want to just walk in there, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will see if he's there.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, something about barging in and getting shot doesn't sound very appealing to me.
Do you think they're naked the whole time, or how does that work?
What?
Like, they don't have any pants, they have like some straps, and that's it.
Oh.
I always
Well,
wondered that.
Maybe they just don't
what do you
wear
think I
clothes
was
constantly,
about
I don't know.
Goldman? Just him being naked on his office? No. Ew, no, that's in my head now.
I don't know.
Ah. Ah.
I don't know, Goldman. I don't know. Maybe Goldman's into that. Don't ask me.
I think we could like just look into that and see what's going on with that.
With what?
Alien gun thingy.
Well, I don't know. They gave it to Bridget, and it's kind of, I guess it's Bridget's. They can figure out what they want to do with it, I suppose.
True. Like from what I heard, apparently, when I was in Union, the aliens, it doesn't have a trigger. The way you shoot is like with your mind or something like that. They have some kind of connection.
Unfortunately, if Mr. Goldman is in his office, he's not responding. The only other place I could guess would be at Voto, or maybe someone at Voto might be able to contact him.
Okay,
Alright, well, I
if you
guess
see them,
meantime-
if you do see them before we do, can you tell them to like contact us on channel 30? Like 30.
Or anyone else?
you think he's reaching out on the comms?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like anyone is answering as usual, unfortunately.
We can check on Woda, don't worry. But yeah, if you see
Yeah, we'll head there in a minute.
that we're looking for them. Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, do you want to go to Atlantis? I know you had business at Atlantis.
There will be someone in Atlantis.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody at Atlantis. So let's head to Atlantis now. The shuttle entry's on this side.
Catch you later. Okay, there we go.
Yep, we'll go to the
Yeah,
shuttle
it's right here.
first. Oh, there they go. Yeah, they ran away. Oh.
How do every other cop gets a guard on their door and we just grab the bots?
I don't know, man. Most of our guards are probably tasked busy doing other things, so I'm not entirely sure.
Most likely. I hope so.
Is that one wearing a hat?
Oh, what
Oh, it's the director.
Oh, it's that one.
Hello.
Oh, these two.
Is anybody in today?
Yes, hello. Reason for
Anybody
visiting Atlantis
inside?
today?
Bridget is here. They wanted to communicate with, I would assume Conrad, more than likely, about, defense grid mission stuff that we've been working on.
Mr. Ludovic, Bridget is here to discuss some security things with you. He's back there.
I'll be there in a second.
He is on his way.
He's on his way.
Nice. Oh, yep, there he is.
Good to see you all.
Yo.
So,
Ugh.
we need to, at least, it's what I've heard, that we need to, well, we have a little bit of time, so I guess. Better now than never,
Yeah.
The whole of the hell you want it,
Yeah, looks like it.
Affirmative.
Good. So, if we may talk inside, I have an update.
Alright. I think Bridget had something for you too.
We have some
We'll get in
progress.
first. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Right.
We good to walk through? Clean? Alright.
Yeah. All good. Thank you.
Okay. I'm following you. Where are we going?
Alright. Well, just mostly past the gates of the thing.
I've never heard them so quiet in my entire life.
Well, first things first. I have an update for you all. During the raid on Nirvana, trying to get the Lazarus project back up and running, Flounder had to sacrifice their original chassis to be able to get the Lazarus project.
Oh.
There's a decision recommended by Head. Recommended it many times, and if he was not able to get into the room and self-destruct, then the Lazarus project would have been compromised, it would have been over. That means all of the Upper City's functions have been, well, our lives would have been out at that point. Anyone with the Lazarus project would have gone to the last limb.
So why is he so quiet?
There's an explanation to that. Atlantis, out of automatic renewal, brought a new Flounder unit.
to the station. It has the same memories. It has the recordings of audio and video. Although, its personality corresponds.
Ooh.
Which means that the original way that it was is now gone.
Hmm.
Alright.
Bridget, I don't know if you have any way of being able to help us out, or if you have any recommendations as a synthetic yourself.
Corpses should stay
I,
dead.
for one, like I Sadly, that was not up to me. Although, we need as many units as we need for at least the second threat.
That's fair.
From everyone. In a security way. Flounder at least did not go on vain.
That's fair.
But anyways, as far as progress with security and progress towards aliens, I was able to partner up with Rhapsodia as Alliance Associate. We were able to go into alien communications. We use our best forms of alien communications, all of our networks, to be able to try to infiltrate alien communications.
That actually
Because
kind
he
of
was
ties
the
in
language,
with
he was
Bridget's
able
here
to...
for, I think.
Yes. We were able to translate the language through Rhapsodia's knowledge and my knowledge of Atlantis networks throughout my information gathering. And so all that together, we were able to breach the alien communications. And Rhapsodia will be able to get information beyond that. So that is a large step. And luckily throughout this process, Atlantis communications were not breached.
That's good.
So I can do more progress towards anything.
No, that's good. That means Bridget has a clearer line using... That's good. No, that's actually a
A
good thing.
clear line, and we're able to relay to our ground units any footage that we were able to gather, what Bridget was able to gather, the weaknesses and the tactics of this alien.
That's kind of what we're planning to do. We were trying to find Goldman, because he's acting president, to do a little bit of a coordinated effort. Bridget agreed to help us use a lot of her processing power and her innate ability to process things much more quickly than I could, or you could, probably. She had access during the entire encounter to all of the... Remember we gave them all of the footage and everything? They were relaying to me everything, so they were able to see and record every single movement, every single action of all of the aliens here, so we were wondering if maybe she'd be willing to help us kind of analyze what they did, how they fought, you know, how they moved, things like that, and then we can relay that to all of the corps. That might help a lot.
That sounds actually like a fantastic idea. Well,
yep, and then they came here to talk to you about relay? Yeah, I think Bridget wanted to come here to talk to you about relay stuff. Bridget, if you wanted to fill him in on whatever you wanted, you have a better idea than I do.
Yesterday, an attempt was made to connect to the planetary defense grid. This was forestalled by the relays and network being taken offline by the attacking force. Can this be brought back online?
That was a question we never really tried to get answered, have we?
I don't think so.
Since now we've embraced the alien communications, maybe we have some.
Would like to acquire data you have mentioned.
Connor, do you need Fonder? Or can I take him?
You can take Fonder.
He's kind of sitting there. Alright.
Well,
Come on, Flounder.
Actually, I had a little bit of a inquiry. You said you're able to gather and transfer information very quickly, correct?
If it is accessible, yes.
I know you have no intention of wanting to help Flounder, but right now he's trying to gather all the video and data, audio, to be able to be as efficient as possible. We can do that after all this important stuff, so. But yes, I'll just check if. I'm pretty sure Rhapsody is the one that has the translated information right now. And we're going to get that processed through today, but I'll get contact from Hyros to see if we can do what you want.
Who is Rhapsodia?
Now, he was the one we talked to at the Union Tower a minute ago, the gray alien, tall one.
The
Understood.
guy that was just talked with.
Yeah, that's Rhapsody.
Well, we can try that out. So first, I think a good way of trying to get through this is talk to the man himself. I think talking to him about our big push through communications, being able to breach their communications for what it is. If we're able to tell the president that and try to gain more planes throughout all our corporations, we're able to come up with a good plan. So I feel like us going to the president first, and then we'll be able to talk about the relays.
Understood.
Does that sound good, Bridget?
When
Because I feel like if you were-
they're not there. We
They're
don't know
not
where
there.
where
They
he
did
is.
our well,
We're gonna check that after this, so
let's go.
I can check the channel.
Yes, direct communications.
Oh wait, what are we doing? Bridget, you still have access to the entire... Can you just find him?
Who are you looking for?
Mr. Goldman, half
President
robot
Goldman.
head, crazy orange hair.
Orange hair.
Understood. One moment.
Forward face.
Yeah.
I cannot see him within the network. He may be away from this local network, or may be somewhere I cannot see.
Interesting.
Can I ask you, like, maybe Ricky? They always know where they are, apparently. So we, if I
Yeah, we can
find
try to
Ricky,
find
we
Ricky.
may
Do you know
where
do you
he
know
is.
where Ricky is? The big rat, giant rat.
Bowling ball.
Probably only rat in the upper city.
Yeah, he's a huge rat. Can't miss him.
Because if I understood correctly, he's pretty much in charge of doing security at Windows now. Am I correct? After what happened to Leonard.
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really asked.
I heard talks of him.
I am unable to find this individual on the network. They may be away from this local network, or somewhere I cannot see them.
Roger.
Well, I guess the first place to check would be Wodo then. Should we go there, I guess?
I think there's more information about talking about
It's not
Wodo
an option at the moment.
than real one.
Yeah, I guess we'll start at Wodo. Hopefully they're there.
I think the information that they relay to us about being on the network is more blunt than just a little chitter chatter, but hello, Jenny. Good to see you. Good morning, sir.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad for doing this.
Usually walking out isn't too bad.
Yes, walking out's not too bad. But if you were really close when you were like, I hate doing this, but
Leaving Atlantis is harder than you think.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
You need everyone that you need is harder than yep.
Yeah, anyone you
Every
need.
time you need anyone, it's super hard to find.
Yes.
Big true.
Man, only if our phones work like phones, right?
Wouldn't that be nice?
I'm sorry, Atlantis trading networks are as advanced as, you know, as we like.
At least Zenith's going out.
Exactly.
yeah, there's a room here.
That's for the day, but oh.
She
okay.
got it.
That's a pretty awesome jump, by the way.
That's a good film.
Wow. Wow, Bridget's so cool. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just teasing you, Bridget.
People at the offices right now.
Currently, Mr. Goldman and Mr. Ricky are in a meeting right now, so we'll call you in.
Please.
It seems like the,
advance towards the prep efforts. Tell them that it's
Alright.
One more time, didn't quite catch that name.
Conrad from Atlantis.
Conrad.
Tell them that we have very important progress. So, that was all though.
I've got a Conrad down here at the gate saying they have very important progress to report to you. Would you like to buzz them in?
if you'd like, we can escort you to the offices.
Sure.
Is there anyone in there? Or are they on their way?
I haven't gotten a response yet. We don't,
Slow. Slow.
Yeah.
It's quite alright.
Slow.
Communications have been,
Slow.
With them not knowing unannounced, you know.
Mr. Ricky's coming.
Oh.
Good.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
So,
what's going on?
I was able to work with Rhapsody, you know, one that knows the language of the aliens now. I
Oh,
was able to, well, for one, let me, you know, change my voice so it's more clear to you.
Would
So,
desire to coordinate efforts with one skilled in mechanical
But
systems.
in general, I was able to coordinate with Rhapsody to try to more so
Coordinate
breach
with
alien
one-
communications with his language and
I'm
Atlantis
not.
networks. With my information gathering, we were able to gather some very important progress towards the
Well, I mean,
preparations.
we can certainly try if you can give me some details on that.
As
The
in what
first
they're
attempt
doing to
was-
prepare, or
Yes, alien preparations.
Will need assistance in studying
So,
alien
I
weapons.
don't have information exactly right now, but it is being gathered.
Okay, yeah, we could probably go to Quixote.
it's helpful. So
Through
you said the
Rhapsodia's
first
translation.
operation was a
Maybe the
fail.
best
They
ones.
believe that they failed in their mission.
Mistake, it's not something.
Do we know what their mission
And
was?
so, apparently there was one named Rook going to Talaris saying there's a reason why they're on the planet. But other than that, the information I was going to tell you, the first time that Atlantis tried to get into the alien networks, it failed, but the second time through our AI unit, it was able to go through. So now we have access to some sort of alien communication, and now we can derive our tactics against it with that.
It's great to hear. Just rewinding real quick. You said that did the aliens communicate that someone named Rook visited Talaris, or is that
No, not
unrelated?
the
to it?
aliens. Yeah, go ahead. That's unrelated.
Okay.
A Rook came up to the upper city to, you know, Damien himself. So, if anything, Talaris would know the best information on that.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Why
trust
the
Rook
aliens
if
would
I
be on
was
the
here,
planet.
to be honest.
Or at least take it with a grain of salt.
We have
maybe.
encountered him before.
I'm an
Yeah,
individual
he likes
claiming to
exploit
know
people.
information.
Yeah, he's a bit exploitative. Just be careful. And then I came because we brought Bridget. Yeah, what about Rook? Sorry? Continue. Since we're still on that topic.
I was just finishing your thought. You're saying that he's a little bit of a playmaker.
Yeah, he's
I'll say
he's
that.
kind of got his own agenda. He's got a lot of good information, but he doesn't care about what you want, what we want. He wants what he wants. That's if you get what I mean.
And sometimes the information that he gives is not the correct one. He puts
Yeah, he has
information
lied
that
many times.
people want to hear to like play with you.
Yeah, so just be careful.
Gotcha. Good to know.
But basically, we brought Bridget as for
Yes.
a thing we wanted to coordinate with the acting president because we figured he would be the best person for, you know, inter-coordination between all of the corps, because she had been given access at the highest level to all of Atlantis's monitoring cameras, audio, all of that during the attack. She was relaying to me where everyone was, which is how a lot of things were able to get done without getting killed. Some people who didn't know, obviously we didn't have that luxury, but now we know that's a possibility. She has a full recording of the entire thing that went down, so she knows how they move, how they attack, what their call-outs are. These are all there, and we were thinking if we can get that processed and then go through the president to, you know, send that out to everyone, that
Especially
would
now
help
that you
all
know
of the military
language, how to
forces.
Discern everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's a great idea. Go work, Bridget. Nice to meet you.
We have
Tell
met
me, did
before.
Probably
yeah,
once.
it's hard. Sorry, look, when everyone's got freaking fancy goggles on, it's hard
Visors,
to know who's who. Yeah. But good to see you again, then. Anyway, the point that I was making is coming back to me now, and here it is. Oh, did you happen to see the aliens and how they make their guns go pew? You know, any sort of somatic kind of components that they use to shoot, or is it purely
I cannot hear them.
telepathic? So your recording's purely visual. You weren't able to hear it.
Affirmative. I have been informed, however. This link is through mental connection to weapons. I would like to study this.
Yeah, we
I
got.
also have the Union alien looking into that as well. Maybe you guys can collaborate. I think they've already had a bit of a head
This
start
would
on
be
that.
useful through Unit Goldman.
You want Goldman intro? I mean, I'm assuming he's like hanging around Union Tower or something. He's usually kind of
Not
dopey around
my
there.
resources.
Oh, that's a lot of people. See you later.
Yeah, it's more that we just want to go through the right channels.
We went to
That's
Union and
so.
he wasn't there when we went there.
Not so.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
looking for Goldman? What for?
Yeah, the main idea is if everything funnels through him, he can then disseminate to all the other corps, so we're all on the same page. Is the idea? Since
so
he's
that's
the
option we have to,
president
like,
of the board.
Okay, all right. Let me
Keep everyone on the same page and whatnot.
Good
You know.
to go. Yeah, just give me 1 minute.
Thank you, Ricky.
The less people communication to communicate the information, the better. So we avoid the thing going on lately about the
Look at you, Bridget.
telephone
What a
going on.
playmaker! Wow.
Yes. No, we have one.
What is a playmaker?
Where would I communicate with all?
I was gonna say I knew you were gonna ask that.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
help a lot,
What I was
to be
saying is you're very important. You're making a lot of things happen. It's good. It's a good thing. It's a compliment. It means you're important and people need you.
I'm glad you were able to come up to the other city to be able to help in this operation.
Yeah, I'm glad you agreed.
It's been of great importance.
That makes one of us.
That's fair. But
That's fair.
you did save a lot of lives. Some good, some not so good, but I think the good ones make it worth it.
All right, you guys are good to come in. Come on.
Thank you.
All right.
Can we get one of the guys with us too?
Gates are good.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Get your tiger by a toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny. My mother told me, always pick the one on the left. You. Trigger, come on.
Is Mr. Reggie?
All right, let's go.
A highly science process for selecting, as you can see.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe.
Oh no. She's gonna start doing that now.
Yeah,
Why choose
Did
left?
he like calculate that? Apparently, because his mom said so.
Unknown unit.
Yeah, I don't know his mom either.
Apologies.
Here you are, right this way.
Mr. Goldman, it's fantastic to see you again.
Hello, yes. Come in. Gather around. Take a seat.
Man, I'm gonna go this way, I guess.
Take a seat, everyone.
Bridget, if you just want to like stand next to me, you can, wherever you're comfortable. If you want to sit down, feel free. What do you want to do? Yeah, there you go.
So, one thing I would like to relay first is that we were able to gather very important information regarding to alien communications. If you remember the union member, Rhapsodia, we are able to gather
Indeed.
his information of the alien language, along with Elena's communication and information gathering, and able to breach into communication networks through our security. So, we tried that to the aliens, communication security. And it succeeded.
What does all this mean, exactly?
And so it's processing right now. But that means that we're able to gain a better understanding of the aliens' tactics. If I'm understanding this right. The way that they're able to, go forth with the invasion. Maybe we're able to get some steps of their plan itself. Information gathering about their plans of the invasion.
So this is a form of reconnaissance, then?
Indeed.
Very good. And, have you learned any urgent news about this? Something that we could plan for in their tactics?
So,
or just a better
as far as
general
right
understanding?
Just a second, getting off this radio. As far as everything goes in general, it is being processed right now. And Rhapsodia and Atlantis Communications are processing that right now.
I see. And how long
Hi, I'm on the
for
radio
this to
too.
be completed?
Hello. Welcome to the radio.
I'll have to get in contact with the higher ups, if you know what I mean about that. But as well as everything else, we have another form of another step that we could go forward with this whole tactic of ours of reconnaissance. We have a fantastic person here called Bridget. If you would like to explain, Bridget.
This unit has been watching their attack in the upper city. From Union Tower, I was able to see the attack that occurred in Nirvana Courtyard. This data can be useful.
Basically, I granted them access to Atlantis cameras, recordings, information, so they would be able to get...
This unit did not use Atlantis resources. These were public cameras.
Yeah, they went through like CCTV basically. To give you like her communication's still a little rough on the explanation, but to make it a little more simplified and condensed, she witnessed the entire battle go down, sir, and she has complete visual recording of the entire thing, so she knows how they move, how they attack, what their coordinations are, what their formations are, how they get down, how they get up, things like that. It's all there, and it can be processed and used to kind of identify tactics in the way they fight, which would probably be really, really important for our military forces.
On the roofs, you know? I saw a bunch of them aliens on the roofs. How'd that happen? Do you fly now?
From what I have observed, they do not seem to possess such capability as flight.
They don't fly now.
From what I saw when I was foot on the ground, they were dropping from the air. So they were coming down, and that's how they end up on the roofs. So it's not that they're going up onto the roofs. They jump down. I also did see one climb a wall. They were like a spider. Like they climbed a wall. It was kind of freaky.
I saw them like jumping high and climbing walls and
jumping, climbing.
These
up high and just
entities are both agile and fast. Additionally, to arrive on planet, they would have had to enter through the atmosphere through some means of interplanetary transport or through warp.
Yeah, I could have teleported.
But you think they didn't come
The
out?
likelihood
They just kind
of warping is incredibly low. However, interplanetary ships would allow for such an attack. These unit did not detect any abnormal airspace traffic.
Oh shit. What about you, Saniti? You see any fucking
Yeah,
alien
no, we
ships
didn't see
around, or
anything
did
either.
they just fly here?
This would indicate some means of espionage on the unit's
Yeah, they're able to sneak.
entry.
But like, sneak through the
somehow
atmosphere.
they infiltrated.
Affirmative.
On some way, they infiltrated past sort of like detection, like past the grid, and they go to every corporation at the same time. Apparently, every corporation got hit at the same time. With huge amounts.
We can set up then. I mean, look, if your cameras can see them, we just point cameras at the sky so we at least know when they're coming. I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Well, we do have a coordination that we're trying to work through to go up to see if we can get the planetary defense grid back up, which would be huge. That's a big effort we're pushing right now between Atlantis and Suniti.
What happened to the grid?
So,
the aliens
we were
happened to the grid,
trying through
unfortunately.
Atlantis, yes.
Oh my
They were able to hack all the relays of the defense grid.
Of course they were.
Which we were trying to. Yes. And
Yeah, we went to go activate it, and nope.
It was just shut down.
What do you mean, nope?
It was completely shut down. The aliens seem to have hacked
It's
it.
completely
turned it off
fried.
in some
Not a
manner.
single chance.
There is one chance.
It was
There
hacked.
is there is a main connection hub up at the Sneedy Warp Gate, which connects to all of them. That's like the main relay. We currently
Shall I
trying to bring Bridget up there.
explain?
Oh, you want to? Yeah, go for it.
Yesterday, this unit attempted to access the planetary defense grid network. However, multiple relays being offline prevented it from doing so. This means that the grid was not able to be activated in time to repel the incoming forces. However, this unit has information that the warp gate contains a terminal in which manual control of the planetary defense grid can be maintained.
All right. Well,
switch on the relay outside of the planet.
Affirmative.
I'm just trying to understand logistics here. So what? We send someone up there to turn it back on, and they're also going to be coming out of that thing pretty soon, right? So like, who's going to do that?
There's a mission to the warp gate going on soon for my information. I guess we can task the force that is going to try to repel the alien to do this same task at the same time.
Gotcha. Just so that we have a new extra line of defense on the planet itself for any stragglers that show up. Okay.
so is this this is separate than what we already need to accomplish? Yes.
Apparently, yeah. I don't
So
know.
we need 2 teams, and we don't have nearly the goddamn manpower to do them. So,
we do not.
Boy, this is gonna be a tough one.
Engineer. Like, look, if all the pew 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 folks go in and fight the aliens. Okay, sorry about that. Busy day. Anyway, so we're gonna send like military folk to draw the alien attention. Meanwhile, like Sneedy engineer folk, you know, swerve around and flip the switch to turn back on the system. Is that
There's
the idea?
already an engineer assigned to the team.
Okay. go, I don't know, give them like another ship. Fuck, I don't even know.
Well, what we can try to do is,
They can go the same
maybe we
ship
can
and
research
divide.
more
It's just
into. Since we have access to alien communications, maybe we can try to create a cloaking network that would be able to hide from the alien communications.
Use their own
Yeah,
cloaking
you know,
shit against them.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that for this mission we do not have the manpower. We've lost some of our best fighters and accomplished leaders in the last wave of attacks. Now, we have to send another mission to deliver the weapon that we're planning on using to defeat the main alien fleet. However, those orbital defenses and whatnot are going to be vital. So I think proposing a stealth plan rather than a
Two
combat, mission.
Synthetics here, one of them designated Unit Jonathan.
I like it. If you guys think you can,
Okay, we do it in a moment. I'm on a meeting right now.
untangle that web
Okay. What do they want?
with what you've learned.
They're not saying.
Sanity or could it be the one?
They're just standing there menacingly.
Experimental cloaking technology.
No, right now they're just standing. They're standing staring at FL0UMD3R.
I personally have more advanced stealthing technology than Quixote does. In fact, I provided.
They're staring at Flounder.
current cloaking technology.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Probably a little of both.
You said it weirdly. Okay.
You just volunteered, pal. We're gonna need those.
Well, when it's the collection of memories inside of a can at the moment, it's called a.
Now,
Jacani, I don't need this.
What's your do you have experience leading a team or doing this kind of task? I don't know your background, but if you can assemble yourself a team and approve it by me, then we can authorize that mission with whatever resources you may need.
Sure. I know we already had myself. Bridget will have to go because they're the only ones who can access the actual defense grid and operate it properly. Me, and then I know V wanted to go. V was volunteering already when we were thinking about this whole concept. So that's 3. And then I'll see if I can get a couple other people as well.
All right.
And I actually run security for Sanity, so I'm used to running teams. I've done missions out in the wastelands and things like that, so.
Very good. I should make you all aware that it has been presented to us by individuals in the lower parts of the city, the row and whatnot, that they are providing the very best they have in order to deliver the weapon that we're going to be using against the alien threat. And we're going to need to provide them with the absolute best we have to offer. So unfortunately, with your team, you're going to have to be shorthanded and using, let's say, less than perfect candidates. We're going to need all those on the main attack, and your stealth mission is going to have to be a small team, people who may not be as experienced in that matter. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Sounds understandable.
If you can make it work, we might have a goddamn chance. Good. Anything else?
Anything else?
I think that's all we had.
That is. Although
We especially wanted to make sure you were in the loop so that you can do coordination stuff, yeah.
Thank you.
We wanted less telephone around, so you'll be able to gather and give the information to all the corporations.
That is the plan. Yes, it is appreciated very much. So, start phase 2 of your planning then. Assemble a team. I don't care how you pick them, but finalize the names and the who and the whats and the whys, and then send that to me, okay? And I'll give you the stamp of approval and you're good to go.
The ways.
This unit can be contacted
We
through
have the
Atlantis.
wares. I don't need that.
I don't need the ways.
True.
We need to find them.
We know exactly where to go. It's the war game.
The warp game.
Oh.
Smart.
Thank you, Mr. Gold.
Very well. Thank you.
Alright.
Good luck.
Alright.
I might take a call on the balcony, okay?
Good luck with today's communications as well.
I can show
Forget that
you
you see
around.
these fine folks out.
Follow me.
If you need anything, let me know.
Good luck, everybody.
This way.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, let's head out. Good plan.
Well, that went pretty well.
Mr. Goldman's an understanding person if you get the points across clearly.
I think it's the first time we've been in a meeting where he didn't yell at Alec and get mad.
Well, he's been like more understanding, and he won the prize.
He does not want to die.
I noticed that he's actually tried to.
Yeah,
exactly.
Probably helps.
Not lose the
That's
planet,
exactly
so
what it is. Goldman doesn't want to die, neither do any of us. So cooperation is the only way we're able to get through this situation right now.
We would like to exit.
Auto today. Buzz you out.
Thanks.
Of course.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
All right.
Have a pleasant afternoon. Stay safe.
Oh, here's
hello.
where Sneevy is. Hi.
Hello.
We're
What's going on? We're actually gonna talk to V in a minute, so that works out.
Oh, well, perfect. All right.
Dean, just so you're aware. I'll wait for his thing first.
Well, we needed to talk with Moto for a bit about, about the attack that just happened and how we're gonna move forward.
Seems like Mr. Goldman's gonna be going through all those talks. So.
Yeah, we just had a whole coordinated talk with him, so.
Yes. So. Yes, if you'd either get debriefed by him or debriefed by us, but basically we're wanting to make a stealth team to be able to up the defense grid, bring more defenses to the actual Savior City and Corvallis 3 in general.
That sounds good to me, but
which would be beneficial to activate the warp gate that way, or the defense grid that way, rather than going in all action. So we're doing.
You're saying a stealth mission to where? Sonidine Warp Gate.
The Sonidine Warp Gate.
So
Okay.
while the attack team goes forth with the main plan and gets the aliens distracted, we're gonna try to do a stealth tactic to be able to.
This unit will be
and bring back the
moving to Atlantis or Quixote.
Yes.
You're talking about doing
Headquarters.
this. You're talking about doing this at the same time as the attack. Is this?
I'll head there.
Is this what has been decided?
Slow.
Client will request that security checkpoint.
Any updates, Atlantis? That was a meeting with Mr. Goldman about the information we were able to gather.
Negative.
Oh shit.
Any updates, General?
Well.
Left to go do. I overheard him say something about Polaris. Otherwise, we're just.
Can you
waiting
scan
here.
to see if you can find them anywhere?
Alright.
One moment.
I'll be with you in a little bit.
By the way, Blaine, people are going to the mission that you got assigned. So you need to like go to the grid, right? That's the thing.
Unit Atlas located amongst other units. Polaris headquarters.
Okay, so they're over at Talaris. I guess that's where we're headed then.
Alright.
Not here. So I guess Talaris it is. Yay, we get to burn our eyes out with purple down. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely.
Hey. Don't.
What's up?
They're purple. Don't get on with them about purple.
Well, there are a lot of colors.
I am not purple.
All the time. Yeah, they're gray with a touch of color. I don't know.
Ours is just all
right.
purple.
I don't know. So we're going to Taurus.
I'm unit
Oh
BR16.
my god, yeah.
That's true.
It's quite bright.
Yes, we know.
Oh.
Bridget, it's okay.
Good to see you.
Never mind.
It is good to see all of you as well.
We're on in
Are
touch
you
base with
headed
security,
in?
but we heard that they're over here.
Well, I see them. I definitely see them.
I have found
You
them
can
for
definitely
you.
see them from here.
Looking
they're
to meet with Ehoto.
It's a big ass
We had a
one.
meeting with Goldman, so it'd probably be best for all corporations to try to debrief with him as far as current information, so.
Lots of progress.
That is a large synthetic. Anyways.
Ah, there they are. Try to flag them down.
Hello, sir.
There they go.
It's good to see you.
How you been? Same.
There we go. They picked up on the hand.
It is only
Hey, we were looking for you
Mr.
guys
Conrad.
going over at your place.
Greetings.
Well, we actually have good news if you want to go talk about some fucking good news. Come on.
I get to see someone that I
Sweet, alright.
We have some really good news as well, so.
Yo, nice visor.
Bridget,
Thank you.
people were about to head back into the tech facility in the wasteland. Unknown if they got in or not.
This is not good.
Communication mix-up. I believe they were attempting to reactivate him.
Corpses should stay dead.
Well, looks like for
Unfortunately,
now,
sometimes they don't.
looks like this time they did. So that's good.
Blaine?
Hello.
Who is attempting to access this?
Last known was Horizon.
Understood.
Bridget, good to see you.
We actually got progress. What? Well, no, we made progress, but our lab exploded, so the sacrifices were made.
Listen, I'm sorry, alright?
It was worth it, correct?
You'll like this info.
Seems like we'll all be giving good amounts of info.
Yeah, we got some good stuff going too.
If Talars can unfuck a weapon, you can go on in. We can speak in the side offices. Yeah, they sort of put a shit ton of magic inside of one, so they're trying to get it out.
Why do that when you could have just asked
No
me?
magic in it.
You do?
That's Rhapsody.
Can
He
you-
has part of
can
the
you-
information.
Well, you have to ask
you
her.
ask that weapons?
Ask her. It's right there.
Can we have that? Because if we have that power core, we can mass produce weapons. Possibly.
This unit was given this weapon by Unit A2.
Can you give me that gun? Because this could save a lot of lives.
We'll need to request.
I've already dissected that other gun. I already know how it completely works.
Yes. And our fucking
the gun.
He did, because now we have some fucking engineers who can reverse engineer this shit and make it into our guns. Make sense?
I get that.
Listen.
But you should
That's
involve
the
the person
news.
that actually knows how the damn thing works in on the project, don't you think?
Phil, explain how it works.
Yeah. Explain how what works.
The reverse engineering.
The fucking how the weapon works.
I didn't have a chance to look at it before this one here blew our lab up, so.
Yeah. So about the person that knows how it works. Here, you're welcome.
Because I
Still
was the man
alive.
who didn't blow up our fuck lab. Anywho, we have the opportunity to use the power cores in those fucking weapons to reverse engineer it. I've been told this by the rest of R&D. We have a chance
to infuse our weapons with whatever the hell they're using, so we have a better fighting chance. I make this clear. A chance to do this.
Do we know if like how they weapon work, like will like actually affect them in some way? Are they not immune to it?
I know how it works. Both its projectile and its power source.
Would you be able to get Rhapsody from the lab? Part of the conversation in the news that will be giving.
This unit is concerned with
Kellys, can you get
attacking their equipment.
Funky guy? Tall one,
If
lanky?
we
Yeah.
can stop them from firing, there is no fight.
Yeah, she's not handing it up because of a miss A2.
You're right. Avoiding the fight altogether would be nice if we could just disable all of their abilities and their weapons. But it's gonna take a lot
You
more than just
have
me
this
to
data.
figure that out.
This unit will agree to their request if you exchange this data.
I wouldn't.
Probably not.
She's our best chance at succeeding
I can.
entirely.
I have
in
the
this
data.
operation. I wouldn't make her pissed off.
You understand?
Call
You
it
don't get that
a
gun,
exchange
you
of
don't have these
friendship,
chances.
Bridget. And also an
Yeah, I get
apology
that, but also if you piss her
for
off,
what
there's
happened in the
any
row.
chance at us hacking their communications.
Did you cause
their battle
this?
packets. C, our defense grid. If you don't want to have a defense grid battle
No, I'm talking about what happened a couple of days ago.
That's with her. She is our linchpin
You're
for
right.
almost the entire chance of survival of the planet.
He's coming.
It's better to just like ask around and see the best way to get it instead of just take it.
Yeah.
That is
This unit would like to study how to disable
Have you told about?
their technology using the means it knows.
If they can disable it, it might be safer to handle.
Your call, Phil. I'm gonna say fuck it and yes with that. If you can disable it so we can safely work with it, then yes.
And that kills two birds with one stone, I guess.
More than happy to give you weapon if you can help me.
And how can we help you exactly?
Study.
She wants help on research.
Sure, why
to
not?
disable the weapon.
I know how to disable it, so I can help.
Go with her. She'll help you do it.
Understood.
Listen, I'm sorry. So you short-circuited for a little bit. At least you're not dead.
You broke
That woman and now it will help you.
And I got sent into a wall.
Yeah, things are. I'm about to shoot him for fucking being
Good old
on the
Keto
house.
say, makes me want to start my gun if I had a mouth.
This unit will fall.
Alright, well.
We've gotten more
Less
information.
bickering, more protecting the planet, I'd say.
Yep. We've gotten more information from Atlantis through I and Rhapsodia that we are able to. Well, I bet you would be able to explain this better since you know the language.
I do believe that I have been able to translate enough to help the Atlantis and everyone else in intercepting communications that they have.
We'd be able to breach
Oh,
their
damn.
communications.
That's big.
What do you
Through
need for
the
that?
Atlantis network and through his information gathering through language.
Oh
I think
shit.
they already have that side kind of covered.
I think they do.
And then we're working with Bridget to go through the entire battle that happened, especially at Nirvana. It was entirely recorded. All the CCTV cameras were on. Bridget had access to them, because, well, I won't go into details, but she's very capable of a lot of things.
Our
Yeah,
bots
sure.
were in those spots. We have those two. You
Yeah,
can
that's perfect.
look through that.
Basically, the idea is process
That
all
one
that
was
visual
actually
data.
cooked, but it came back.
He was what? He was what?
He was corrupted by it. Taking over. You know, gunned me down.
Oh,
He's
geez.
fine now. So that might
That's
help
good.
as well.
Yeah, so we have a lot of eyes on from, like, we're talking not just floor level, we're talking bird's eye view stuff, high end, cameras high up in the air, looking down, so we can see how they move, how they fight, we know all that.
Through the Nirvana fight, we were able to find key weaknesses as well.
So we have weapon, communications, and battle plans.
Defenses as
So we know
well.
what to work on. That as well.
I was
I'm
able to
assuming
hack that through the
Nirvana, if we-
weapon.
Oh, there you go.
I
They're
can
probably
work on the
connected in some way.
defenses.
And I'm assuming
Yeah,
Nirvana, there was a
possible.
huge fight there with lots of dead aliens. They can probably look at the bodies
Slow.
and like biological stuff.
That is well.
I do believe they
that's
wish to,
17 employee over there.
but they do not have access currently
Okay.
with their current status.
Yeah, we haven't heard.
Roger.
Fair enough.
We haven't heard anything from Nirvana in a while.
Well, in the meantime, do you two want to get
I'll go do a
cracking
checkup on
on
'em.
your stuff?
I didn't even talk about Nirvana, actually.
Probably waste as little time as possible.
Fantastic.
Bridget, if you could,
Yes.
can you send all the footage you have to Sanity through our servers, and we'll use our main servers as the offload for all the processing for that, since you're going to be busy with this. I don't
Will
wanna
require
overburden you
access.
with too much processing.
Just
Absolutely.
debating things.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can give you as much as I have.
Conrad, if you and him want to start working on hacking into the communication system, do whatever you need to. I suggest you do it right now.
We already have it.
Shot at enough yesterday.
Oh shit!
Be careful with that, by the way.
And can you start sending? Holy shit! Send anything and everything you hear to me, as well. I want to listen in so we can better prepare for that.
Will begin
Not just
process
every
momentarily.
If we were able to talk to Golden,
Sounds good. Just whenever you have time. I don't overburden your systems with all that processing. That's a lot.
All right.
That is
and
good.
you'll be able to send that communications to the different corporations. I was able to relay what
You're probably going to be going full time on this stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially if we can increase our shielding, plating, anything that we can do, just in case.
Necessary
Prevent as many casualties as possible.
board vote
Slow, please.
to give access to the bodies.
Well, let's head to the lab and see what we can pull out of that fresh one.
Because, like I said, we
Alright,
we
good
do
luck,
not
Bridget.
have access. I should probably follow them, just in case I need it.
Slow. Probabilities.
First your hair's blue, then your hair's red.
My hair's rose blue one. I dyed it.
Right. Right.
Rose,
right,
you know,
right.
as hair does.
Well, at least all the fires are out, but, joy. This place has been in better shape.
Would you like my assistance as well?
Of course. As much help as possible. We gotta work together on this. Well, that computer's fried. Hard light canisters are destroyed. I'm lucky if the scanner will even work. We'll have to use data pads and use those scanners. Right. Well,
Would
this is-
equipment in other corporate headquarters be sufficient?
Could be. If we have one that we can use, or somebody that's willing to. Mars. Maybe Mars. They owe us a favor anyway.
I do believe that that is your best option.
Right. Maybe we can head over that way, and then we can also maybe run into you in the process. Seeing as I know Bridget's acquainted with the... Be good to see a familiar face.
Slow. We must move.
Gotcha.
Make decision.
Let's go.
And your latest personnel respawn.
This is Sawyer on the radio. What's up, Conrad?
We've gotten a lot of useful information from the past.
Just a second.
What is it? almost an hour and a half. I was able to get a meeting with Goldman,
Do you have
Kyoto,
any idea where V
and
is?
it seems like
She was at a meeting at
we're
work.
doing good progress, Slayer.
Are you okay?
Gotcha.
That's good, Conrad.
I am operational.
All right. Yeah,
We're
currently
gonna
I'm in
try to see if we
conversation
can
with
use Mars's labs
former
in order
employee.
to do some more research. Ours are toast. After
Yeah,
that
just use ours if you
explosion.
need to. Unless you need their weapons.
I am
Fucking
operational.
face.
If Mars falls through,
Any
use
lab
our
that's
lab.
capable. Right. I guess I'll give you a call then to get in.
Sure.
Or bridge.
Alright. We'll head over to Mars. If there's nobody there, then guess Aniti's next.
Actually, I don't think you need to call me. Bridget can let you.
Everything's just completely fucked up right now.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, we have alien weapons too. It's
Shall we
that's
go?
something that we recovered.
That's
yeah.
good. We have more options.
Yeah.
We have backups in case that one blows up.
And dead
Do we need
bodies.
more?
So
Don't
that
worry.
happened.
I know how it
Oh, yeah,
works. It won't blow up this time.
Let's get going so they're not sitting around.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, sorry. Take care of
Jody,
yourself, Bridge.
I need to go to a meeting right now. I don't know if
Your
if you
family,
wanna
and I
just.
don't want you to get hurt. Yeah.
I need to go to a meeting right now. I don't know if you want to just come to the meeting.
Alright, Mars it is.
Can I help you?
I don't suppose anybody else is here.
Not that I know of, no. Just me.
Right. We needed to use your labs to work on the weapon, as ours was destroyed in the process of dissecting one of those alien weapons. But hey, at least I know how it works.
Right. Well, I can't let you in. We're on lockdown currently.
Right. Well,
You'll stand right.
if you happen to run into Luca, let him know that that shipment of cryonades, shield nades, and a few weapons will be on their way shortly.
Will do.
Access to the labs is necessary.
I'm just doing my job here.
And I am doing mine.
I'm told we're on lockdown. Excuse me?
I am doing my job.
Look, if you want to... Right. But see, all that matters is I still can't let you in. There's no one inside right now. If
Then
you
find
want
a way.
to go Luca, then sure.
Who is
I'll
Luca?
call it in. He works here. Just give me a minute. Hey, Luca. This is the gate guard here.
Give him your name.
Locket from Quixote.
Locket from Quixote. Quixote.
Slow. Slow. They are always slow.
Yeah, no, I agree, 100%. I don't even think it really matters, like, which of the corps it is. I think most of them are just tend to be really slow. There's of organics, sluggish, drag themselves around. No offense.
You calling me slow?
None taken.
Yeah, kinda.
What do you mean by
Maybe not you personally, although, I mean, honestly, kinda. Look, when it comes right down to it, if you got organics versus synthetics, we're designed to kind of, you know, have communication and move from point A to point B. We're not slow. There's no tarrying, so to speak. I mean, also physically, I could probably outpace you very easily. I am a taxi.
He's got a point. He is a taxi.
It's not something to be ashamed of. It's just that's just how it is. Yeah, exactly.
I gotcha.
The meat and metal, you know how it is. What's wrong with the servos in his hand?
Alright, he's waiting for at the waterfront gates.
He's waiting for us there?
Yeah, at the water. Not water, not here.
Understood.
What it is.
Argue about it.
What the hell is that?
This is Dr.
Yes, Dr. Help from the Human Resource Division. You must let me through immediately. Mr. Ricky demands it.
Do you want to call him in?
Mr. Ricky!
He's that fucking lad who calls me.
Mr. Ricky's over here anyway. Oh, you are kind of big. Although he's one to talk.
Perhaps. What laboratories?
Come on, doctor. Don't worry about them, okay? Come on, come on.
Other individual not here.
Said he would be here.
Yeah, didn't he say he'd be here at the gates?
Don't tell me he didn't just send us off, assuming that we would just... I swear I'm going to shoot something today.
I'm gonna go check as you guys stay here. I'll tell you.
Understood.
Waiting for someone?
Yeah, we were told that Luca from Mars would be here at the gate for Woda.
I see him. He's inside.
He's in here? Oh, you must have some crazy robo senses, because I don't see him anywhere.
Laboratory. I see. Unit Goldman. Unit Ricky. Unknown unit.
Helpful. I didn't know you could do that, Bridget.
Now you are informed.
True, and information is key. Is there a Mars member inside here?
A couple of Mars personnel came through earlier to meet with Mr. Ricky. Didn't grab their names, unfortunately.
Well, they told us to meet them here at the gate. So... maybe one of you could escort us into them, or... something?
Ours, and he wasn't at Nirvana, because
He is
sometimes
inside.
you know, confuse stupid things.
One moment.
Oh, okay. Why did he say he was going to be waiting at the gate then?
Who exactly is waiting for you? And
Luca from Mars.
should I say is waiting for them?
Lockett from Quixote.
Hello, Angelina.
Okay.
What? Out of the way, meaty. Oh. Huh?
One
What
moment.
the fuck was that?
Mr. Ricky, this is security from the front.
Connection secure.
We have a Quixote.
Who did you say you found at Nirvana?
You are near A2, yes.
Luca, whatever you're looking for. There are a bunch of people at Nirvana, though. Like, fuck
We
people
are
just walking
attempting
around.
to study another alien unit weapon.
Mr. Ricky will
Need
be
access
just a moment.
to better laboratories.
Thank you.
Quixote Laboratories currently destroyed due to accident.
Quixote Lab is destroyed?
Yeah.
Affirmative. According to
You just
Unit
need like
Lockett.
a lab. Did you?
Unit Lockett.
Is
Researching.
Mars the only place that still has one?
Able to gain information. Laboratory destroyed in
We
process.
could use any lab, theoretically.
And this is on
But
reverse
What?
engineering one of the damn alien weapons?
theoretically, any lab will do, but it just helps that Mars has a little
Okay.
more weapon-based tech.
That's fair.
But for the sake of simplicity, we're already here. And I don't think any corporation would
We
shy away
are
from sharing
attempting
with each other, seeing as we are all
to find another
in
suitable
danger
lab.
here.
Current candidate. Mars Corporation.
Okay.
V.
I think
You can hear me now.
A2 has one of them shooty shoots. Should we bring it?
Alright. Find a moment to get away from the others and we can talk about stuff.
Hey. Still rocking both weapons, huh?
Press
Yes.
yourself out?
Inform E2.
Hey,
Please.
Hey, wait.
We
So I'm getting some
need.
friends on the
We were
phone.
hoping to work with
I'm getting some
Mars
information.
to.
So the lab that we just went into.
We were hoping to work with Mars. Was able to crack open one of those alien weapons, and I figured out both how it's powered and the ammunition they use. At the cost of the entire Quixote lab.
Alright.
So,
In a whisper?
You good?
Yep. I'm whispering. What's up?
Alright, so we got lots of stuff to go over. I've went through all the characters, and yours is relevant for obvious reasons. As you run as an AI, you will run the global defense. Now, a couple of things have happened. The character escapes me, but someone has rolled a critical success on counteracting the alien cyber terrorism they used to bypass the defenses. Using this natural 20, we are able to push. Sometimes it takes a human to find something a machine misses. What was once believed to be an error that you never would have thought of because it is less efficient turned out to be the key that was needed. The inefficient code produced by the organic happens to be the key to counteract the alien threat, at least in cyberspace. Now, your power is limited, especially since Titan was made offline. And now we enter a very serious conundrum. If you wish to risk the planet, you may awaken Titan with the pre-programming that the aliens are his enemy. Doing so would give you a serious threat to the aliens, to their attack, everything. Not just on a cybernetic level, but on a purely martial scale. However, the problem is that Titan, once sated in battle, will seek other foes. And since Titan is like you, an ever-learning, empowering, self-teaching AI, the effect you used to put him to sleep before may not work again. That's your first op. The second is that you can piggyback off of this inferior organic code and use it in order to disrupt all alien communication. It will slow their response time. Orbital defenses, however, will not be able to be reactivated as they have sustained too much damage. So,
There's the big risk and the big reward, or the smaller risk and the smaller reward. Which path do you choose, VR16?
Okay, given her relation to Titan and how she feels about Titan, she absolutely would not want to risk reactivating him.
I think we're just about moving if you want to come back over. It's, up to you.
Alright, I'll be back at Mars and
So we'll go with the second option.
So be it. A roll will be determined. The natural 20 from the organic cyber character means that you're going to have a better chance of pulling this off, and in fact, may even pull off a critical success. So, this will be done in degrees. A 5 or lower means a failure, and you are unable to implement any of the collaborative effort, as there is always error and there is always bureaucracy. A 6 or higher means that you will be able to, at least to some degree, read the enemy's movements on a cybernetic level, and perhaps use this information to aid against the coming threat. A 10 or higher means that you will be able to implement your full presence in this cyber facility, and further protect synthetics specifically against the aliens' ability to hack them. So synthetics will gain immunity to lower level hacking, and only commanders will have the sufficient strength to break through. A 15 or higher means that you will be able to make them immune, period, even to commanders, and they cannot be hacked. And a natural 20 means that you will be able to give this same immunity psionically to organics. They cannot be compelled. So, time to make some big girl rolls. We'll see what Faith has to say.
Hopefully all those little rolls I had the other day in D&D make up for this.
And Faith is determined.
alright. Should we head to the lab?
Unfortunately, a minor success is all that you can provide. No immunity. However, the enemy's response time will be lowered. Please, when you have a moment, send me a DM explaining a minor success, enemy response time is lowered, cybernetic keyword.
Oh, unless something stops us again.
Got it.
So that way I can track it.
Got it.
Alright, good luck, champion.
Thank you.
On a mission. I can't say more than that. But I'll be coming by your offices or wherever you're gonna end up. As soon as this is done, we need to talk.
Gotcha. There are a few higher ups than me at Quixote that can
Sorry,
definitely
I thought they were
allocate
moving
any
and then they got
resources we
stopped.
have for the project.
We'll go there. Good
More
luck,
than just
with,
resources in this case. We're gonna need personnel, boots on the ground.
Yeah, you might be one of
Well, that's what I meant.
Experienced boots.
Gotcha. Well, let me focus on this task at least, because if we go up there now with what we have, we're dead. Every one of us.
No data acquired.
That's the point. We're putting together a team of like 15 plus people. So
Someone
it's gonna be like a big effort.
was interfering with facility wastelands.
Good luck to you.
Oh yeah, somebody told me that Horizon decided to go through the back door.
Well, shall we?
I'm guessing he's probably dead at this point, but I'm not 100% sure. So,
Unknown of status.
Are we gonna have to
However,
do that?
was able to connect to defense platform.
Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of that's cool. Good. That's good, Bridget. I assume. I think it is. You talk to your dad?
Unknown.
Weird. Which door is open right now?
Well, just be careful, big guy.
Have it on you right now?
Slide in.
Bridget has him.
Out of my way. Be careful, be careful. There we go.
No, it's fine.
Alright,
Don't worry. I barely fit through these doors.
Alright, let's go.
Right.
Not sure how I wind up in situations like this.
You know, help captive inside your offices.
You hold her captive in here? This is a very terrible place to hold someone captive. Honestly.
Johnny,
I do believe Phil wants to help out.
Yeah.
Right.
what is Channel Force needing?
How long will that take?
30.
Understood.
We need to wait for him. It's,
Well, this is urgent, and Bridget is not really one of the patient types.
Well, you know what, he threatened to fire you last time, so, you know, you can talk to him again if things go wrong.
Well, he threatened to fire me, but it's thanks to me that any of us can even
What
do
are we
this
waiting
right.
for?
That's what I told him, and that's what made him back down.
Unit Lane, are you there?
That's weird. I don't hear her. I don't hear you on the radio.
Unit Lane, can you hear me?
Now I do.
Do you hear me?
Affirmative. This is Unit BR-16. I have important information.
Yes, I know.
Regarding the planetary defense.
Do you want to come to Sunity, or where are you?
I am presently in
We are at Sunity at the moment.
Mars headquarters.
Do you want us to come to you?
I have information regarding the planetary defense grid.
Hey, Blade, I think we need to go to Mars. Like, Brigitte is there, and she has the information. Okay, lovely. We'll be there in a second.
They will be here soon.
Do you need to charge your stuff now?
No, but, when we shut down for the night, we will.
Gotcha.
Oh, Bridget's back.
Bridget's been here this entire time.
True, but she walked away.
She has been a little distracted.
Oh, she was just asking Sonidi to meet us up here.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I probably should have been the one who did that now that I think about it. Yeah.
Better.
System is compromised.
What?
Planetary defense grid is damaged.
That's unfortunate. Is there any way to undamage it?
Would require repair unable to achieve in short period of time.
It's alright. It is what it is.
That's
However,
unfortunate.
enough is stable.
Right. One breakthrough.
Someone has re-established connection. Looking now. Determining best course of action.
Do you know how loud those weapons were?
Okay. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
they're,
That's probably good, though.
Quite loud. Might have been her ear. Well, one of the ears.
Really want to remember that view.
I am sore a bit, but mostly
Like
fine.
my armor V? That you're looking at?
Well, as long as you can still hear and talk and function,
A little tight on the toes. But, you know, better than nothing. So, do we? I'm sorry. What are we waiting on? Do we have the weapon here?
Sorry about that. Had a
Yeah,
glitch there for a
Bridget
second.
has it.
Yes, that's
Phil
The
is
explosion earlier kind of
needs to be here. apparently.
last couple things loose. I need to
Yes.
I'm gonna check Quixote cards, see if I can do that.
Jeez. There's a lot of glitches going on. Well. Should be good by anyways.
So you are saying that when those weapons actually fired yesterday, they were of similar volume to the explosion?
Tiny foot, V. Yeah.
I'd say so.
Look at that. Compared to your Jesus Christ.
Much louder than any of the ones we have. Then again, it's probably because the fire off projectile. Because weapons fire projectiles.
Slow. We have the weapon here. Slow.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I got lit the fuck up yesterday, like twice, by the fucking aliens. They just. Oh yeah.
What?
You're still alive?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I got downed, and there was a union rep in me, and then he just kind of tumbled out, and then I kind of blacked out. But then I came back, and then I got lit up a second time. And
Yeah, we haven't touched it yet.
Do not understand. Do we need to come in? They didn't let us in yet.
There was a lot.
give me that.
I got shot a lot, like a lot.
Explain.
I got shot so fucking many times.
Explain me going to fuck myself.
Right now.
Okay, can you send someone out to let us in? Because the guard needs like a reason to let us in.
Wait,
You know.
1 second.
Somebody needs to go help So Needy. They're at the
Appreciate
gate.
that conversation. So Needy's at the
They
gate.
can't get
Are you?
in.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll be back, V.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hey, look on the bright side. I know how to open the thing.
We're stacked. You actually kind of are stacked. Okay.
Did they touch us at all?
No, we did not.
No, we haven't done anything.
Not with that one.
It's because I'm holding it.
Okay,
It's because
okay.
I'm holding
So,
it, isn't
hang
it?
on. First of all, until further notice, nobody move. Nobody leave this room.
Okay.
You're all like locked here, because I'm gonna have to get some info from Arcadum and relay it.
Yeah, I was about to say. Arcadum was supposed to DM me any kind of extra info, so he hasn't done that yet. I did DM him though.
I'm gonna sit down.
Out of the factory start, finish this shit.
We're on RP hold for now.
Hey.
RP hold, so stretch.
Yeah, so basically, I'm gonna have to relay some stuff back and forth for Kadam, so yeah, just chill here. I'll call on you when I got them, and I'll like ask people. I would say don't go fully AFK, because I will need to tally your skill points.
So go AFK.
Wait a minute, is this... Oh, God.
What?
It's trapped, isn't it? It's trapped, isn't it? I'm losing my arms.
Shouldn't be trapped. No.
Shouldn't be trapped. Also, I know how the thing works, so
yeah. So
there's a better chance of survival this time because I almost
I'm touching it. I'm the one touching it. You know what that means?
I
I'm not even doing much today. My legs are
yeah, I said we're stacked.
Wow, this is the biggest
She opened it.
out in character.
She's a decker. You're psionic. I know the language. He's much more mechanical. And that's really it.
Fucking.
We have multiple deckers, multiple mechanics in the room.
Oh yeah.
Water, great.
Yeah, I should bring up some water.
That's great. Those are some water.
I have voice mod on, so I can swap over to it quickly.
Wow.
God.
It's the most delicious bottle of water ever.
I agree. This is a room of high-value targets, by the way. Like,
Yeah, hi.
oh shit.
By the way, yeah, the same thing is just don't go fully AFK
Don't
because they'll
move.
need to
I know,
totally
I've heard
skill
that.
points for stuff. Yeah, don't lean.
I forgot to
I'm assuming
mute. Sorry,
you're all
jeez.
contributing to putting into. To
Yeah.
You can have all my points in taxi.
Sycophants actually helped me, and Conrad.
You can get us there fast, man. Super fast.
Would it be a chance to talk with your CEO or
I'll be with you in a moment. I'm a little bit busy.
Holy shit.
Not a problem, take your
I'll be with you
time.
right away.
Maybe. Hopefully.
I mean, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Cypher? Is it okay that those guys leave? That it sounds like they've just been called by those guys. I don't believe by their people, so I don't believe that they are
Okay, if you guys are
directly
contributing
involved.
to
Are you helping?
this, you can go.
What?
I think
Are you helping?
I don't know. Am I? You just asked me to come over here and I showed
got
up.
3 standing in front of me right now.
Uh-oh.
I know you can have more deckers. I'd love to have decker stuff on this.
Yeah, I mean, I can. I don't know if you have. You kinda can. I can.
I have my mechanic.
When he said that he had to have us pause here and like tally up points, I was so worried this is going to be another Vonto situation.
I guess we are.
I don't think so. Nah.
It's what's been happening. It's what's been going on.
The weapons themselves explode if you don't know what you're doing, and that's what I had to deal with. Which thankfully I survived it. One
rule. Right down what arcades that are here.
dude.
Kato, I need you for
Holy shit.
alien gun reverse engineering.
I survived a 1.
Oh my god.
Thank God for nanite armor.
There's a lot of them.
What a minor success now.
Chandler, V, Azalea, BR16, Phil, Rhapsodia, the robot guy, the taxi.
I like how you're using either real people's names mixed
all together doing it.
Even the taxis here.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What if he's like?
I think some of them were watching,
At a
but
taxi, there.
Okay.
The taxi took all the taxi saved the explosion.
Alright.
His taxi knowledge was just enough.
He just drifted in the corner.
The highest taxi store out of everyone in Callis Roar.
We didn't realize that their weapons are
Roar.
taxi
Yeah, I'll
tech
handle it.
based.
Are we role playing
I'll
now?
handle that.
Alright.
Oh boy. Yeah, why don't just invite the whole upper city? We're all good. We're all friends. We're all fighting for the same cause. There's only 42 people up here.
Goldman will not be good.
Yeah, I mean, we basically got all of Mars and Sanity here anyway, so you know.
I got it.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Alright.
basically, all of you stay here. Arcadum is on his way.
It got that legit, huh?
From death.
Yep. Helmet on, armor's
I
up,
will say,
shields.
two other people have reverse engineered these today successfully. So fingers crossed.
Hi.
Successfully.
Yeah.
You're unconscious.
Easily 2 guns total.
That roll stayed the same. Arcadum stayed plus after I was out.
Yeah, the 3 people that did the gun are right here. Still alive, barely.
How survive. So I'm sorry.
Just a little bit.
Know ahead of time.
Alright.
Are you stealing nades? He's stealing grenades.
At least we're going out together.
V stealing nades.
Yo, no shot. We
fucking die here.
Everybody is armoring up. This is great.
Jesus.
I love it.
BR-16 can fucking just avoid all of that damage. God damn it.
I'm losing my arms. 100% I'm losing my arms.
Phase shift. I should probably swap over, huh?
And this is the third time it blows up in 4 episodes.
If I die, we all die.
Blown up this season.
Oh, that's great.
Check this out. Check this out.
That we have on our
It's like every other episode, man.
I used to go
Holy shit.
What? Are you shitting me?
Yeah, he has a gun that's scaled down so he can use his prop gun so it still fires the same way.
Amazing.
Alright, I'm here.
Okay.
Happy cards.
Okay. Yep. Are you all doing this?
Affirmative.
Yep.
At least us five.
So,
Yeah.
Let me be very clear. If you are doing this, meaning that you are assisting with the roll, please stand in the circle of death. If you are not, please stand outside of the circle of death.
I just need to know if I can like, have some sort of connection with this thing. I was just picking it up.
Oh my dear Phil, I've been listening to what your character's been doing the whole time, and this has been something I planted in season 1. So, you want to be big boy pants?
I've been following it, yes!
You want to be big boy pants, then you get to be big boy pants. But the problem is that when you put on the big boy pants, that means it's time to do big boy things. So all the rest of these fucking people are now going to have to hope that you can wear those pants, because if they can't, sweet mother of God. Anyway,
Please don't
on over
shit
here.
in the big boy pants.
Come on up now. I get to explain what I'm working on. Secret. So, what are your stats?
He's in the circle. He's
What are my
in the
stats?
What am I gonna help with? I'm a fucking
Outside, please.
Do not stand in circle, tail or tail.
Okay.
I am combat for, what was it, Mechanica 1? With
you're
major edge and minor edge and technical proficiency. Did you check that, Sci-Fi?
I didn't check, but we went on the assumption that it was minor.
And then also the whole psionic thing.
Yeah, story relevant.
And
all right.
And
So-
and this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what we're doing. All right, champion. I have good news and potentially upsetting news. You get to see the antagonist. You get to see the antagonist season 3. Good for you. The bad news is it can see you.
We're doing this. We're doing this.
So, yeah, I haven't even told them about this yet. I've seen this one before. It's a classic.
It's funny because this actually. Yeah.
Don't fucking toy with things. Don't fucking do it. I'll kill everyone on this planet. All right.
It's funny because this kind of perfectly lines up with what I've been building up on my end. So,
Yeah.
we're going on a good path here. Yeah.
Don't. Just because I didn't say anything doesn't mean I wasn't
Oh
watching.
no.
But anyway,
Anyway,
the point is this.
Mhm.
You've got some big boy decisions to make. You can directly affect the aliens' attack because you discover that they are all connected onto a singular hive mind. You also uncover that they are not people.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And this is the it's more than that. They're not people, not as in they're not human. They are like biotic synthetics. They are shell. They don't have minds. They don't have personality. Well, some do if they get strong enough.
If they're high enough rank, yeah.
But here's the problem. And Sci-Fi, if I hear you scream, that's a bad thing. because I have been asked this several times as to whether or not my Dungeons and Dragons world and Calistro have a connection. That was not entirely true. They are connected in one area, and that is
Hello?
the presence
Is there
in
anyone
this web.
from Sonichi on this channel?
So,
I'm ready for the hands to flare.
I'm gonna be going after your reactions, so yeah.
So this universe, alright, currently is separated for the most part. There is one exception, and that is that there is an ancient wave gate that exists elsewhere. That a small but determinable piece of the past drifted through this future. And by drifting through this future, slowly but surely, it turned into something else. The hive mind that you are facing is an offshoot of the Depthar virus. Creatures from far away, in another place, in another time. The ones within this world are the ones in this world are far more weak because of technology and the very things that exist. However, everyone was always curious on how magic came back into the world. Well, 50 years ago, there was a battle.
Yeah, sorry, I don't follow the D&D side of things. So,
no, it's okay. I've got it. So something I've been keeping up my sleeve for the longest time, and I'm surprised nobody made this connection as far as I know. I specifically stated that magic was founded 50 years ago. Well, as it just so happens, in the D&D world of the newest phase, 50 years passed since the Cataclysm. And all
so
the colors
it's a split.
had to go somewhere.
Oh boy. I think I know.
No!
Yeah, you see? Even I'm aware of this much. Yeah.
20 disadvantage. I'm sorry. So, anyway, all that will come up later. What's important now is what's in front of you. You have an ancient piece of what is essentially an old one's mind. So, for those of you that don't know, that don't follow the D&D, I have a little bit of time to explain it, so I'll do so. And this is what I've been keeping in my pocket for Phil, because he was going to be the prophet. And now he gets to finally do it. Alright? So...
Harbinger.
Calm down.
Yes, sir.
Calm down. Alright, so, I want you all to imagine a Cthulhian god and the virus from Resident Evil, and then you put them together. That's what the Depthar are. Okay? So, that's what this fucking thing is. Specifically, the psionic presence that you're going to detect is going to cause a massive backlash. You will be able to learn terrible knowledge. However, you're not putting yourself at risk. You're putting everyone at risk. Because you are simply a door. And if this creature comes through, then it's going... Oh, not just the people... See, the people in here are in the fuck zone. I don't care that right now. All these people are in the fuck zone, alright? That's a quote. It doesn't matter if you're a thin or
He said
not.
tentacles, so you know what you
I was back here anyway, you know, just...
Oh, well, that's good. Then you were in the slightly less fuck zone, alright?
I just want
Let me explain
My toe is outside.
Let me explain how this works. You have several choices, but it all comes down to how much you want to gamble. So, I will not tell you what the higher tier choices are. Each time I give you a choice, you decide if you want to take the chance and roll the dice, or bail out. Those are your only two choices. The further you go, the more you learn. But the further you go, the higher the cost of your failure. However, if you fail, you don't have to stop. And the bad things don't happen until you're done.
I didn't think we were going this fucking far in. I'm fucking... I just wanted to know how the guns working out. The fucking stuff doing other things. Look, I just wanted to know how to make the gun not do gun things.
I had a theory that they were connected since season 1, but I didn't want to say it because I
Sci-fi.
sounded like a goddamn crazy person.
Sci-fi. People have been talking about this in the Discord. I've seen a few theories pop up.
The prophet is the fact that Phil is related to the fact that he's a Cyclops.
Yep, you saw that, right? You caught that?
Damn it!
Yeah, that's right.
A number of us
circle, my child! You shall see time in a circle!
Cycle.
Oh, man. Oh, man, this is so spicy. Also, you mentioned earlier it goes to everyone around,
Hold
right?
on, I have to hug Oblivious. I'm sorry, Oblivious. This is happening again. It's okay. Let it out. Alright.
Every fucking day!
Yeah.
There's only floating hands.
Time is a fucking circle.
I just want to make the gun on you, thing!
You mentioned earlier that it goes to everyone around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already sent you my response a while ago.
Oh. You're just like all the way, fuck them all.
Alright.
Yeah, 3 letters.
Alright, all the theatrics aside, I don't really have a lot of time, so we're gonna have to smash through this, okay? So, let's get this party started. First things first, I'm gonna take that helmet off.
Oh, okay, alright, cool.
That'll come in, that's gonna be important later. Okay,
Oh, good.
so,
We all know he's Phil now.
here we go.
Ew, gross.
First things first.
Should I turn on any sort of psionic effect or anything?
Oh, at this point, it's all choice. Everything else doesn't matter anymore. We're in the fuck zone, alright? So, listen carefully.
Stand in the fuck zone, by the way?
The first
Just so I can
choice
hear?
you have is this. You may choose to leave. If you do, nothing will harm anyone here. You can walk away.
No, we're going, we're going. We're already going.
If you don't,
It's a pleasure working with you.
you can't go back. Do you understand?
So if I choose to go forward with this, I'm stuck in the tiers until I say no?
Yes. Or you die.
Yeah, of course, let's do it.
So be it.
Yep.
Take a chance and roll the dice. I think it's time for a costume change then.
Oh, joy.
Here we go.
There we go. That's
Season
better.
3 spoiler!
Okay.
Oh, he's adorable.
So we've got a lot to go over. Or are my eyes on?
No.
No, they're not. Okay, good.
No.
All right. So listen carefully, my friend. For now, you walk 2 realms. Within these twin realms, there is both the astral and the physical. And within them, there is the physicality between these twin existences. And there is but a singular point that anchors them together.
Yeah.
For all this time has passed, and all this time I had to deceive those that would ask me. Now the revelation begins. You are a Cyclops. And that means something. For time is a circle.
Yep.
And all things that were shall be again.
Exactly.
So the wheel turns.
Yep.
The first possibility is to discover the first secret. And the first secret to uncover is who waits at the door. That's all I can tell you. That you have chosen to move forward, we shall therefore roll the die. However, as this is a special occasion, I will be rolling my physical die.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
He's whipping out the
You know,
Oh my hand!
Taxi!
it's kind of
It's waited on time.
This is how you know what's bad. He's probably rolling
Dude,
his Verum die,
I
too. the
can't
metal
believe that my
ones.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy fucking
he's getting better.
conspiracy board
So
had
nice.
some fucking weight to it.
Yeah. That's how you know you're gonna die.
Alright, so obviously this goes a little bit out of the parameters of rolling properly, because normally all rolls have to be recorded.
It's a
But this
special
is a special
occasion.
occasion, and I want it to be theatric. At this point, if you don't trust me as a dungeon master, 18 years to not fudge a die roll that I've never done ever, then you're in the wrong role play. All right. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, here we go.
Oh god.
All right, Bill, you're a relevant character, which gives you a +6 to the level of relevancy that you have. Right? You have an Arcana of.
Yeah.
You have an Arcana,
What's your Arcana?
It was magic or knowledge. I had that chain to.
Alright, so you have no Arcana.
He has
Alright?
magic affinity, but he doesn't have Arcana skill.
That's
That's a whole separate. Yeah. Anyway.
Hold on, I'll get to assistance. I'll get to assistance in a second. So that means your baseline is going to be a +7.
Yeah.
However, because it's a +7, and you're a Cyclops, that calm down, Cypher. That means that you get to re-roll for the 7 watch. All right.
Of course.
Now, for those of you that wish to assist, please raise your hands now.
In Arcana. I don't have Arcana.
If
I'm gonna die helping.
Corpse in the upper city are laid out in a fucking 7-pointed star when you look at it from above.
Yeah, it was obvious.
You noticed that?
It was obvious.
Yeah, that was really obvious.
Yeah, I saw that a while ago as well.
God, I love playing. Alright. Anyway, so, that's a lot of people. Keep your hands raised, but be comfortable about it. When he fails, one of you can sacrifice yourself in order to let him roll again. If you wish to put your hand down, you may.
What?
Takers? Now that's what I'm gonna do. Look at that brain.
Here we go. There's fucking 7 of them. There's 7 of them.
There's 7 of them.
Oh man!
I'm recording this in my own personal data. If somebody finds it in my apartment, there you
Roll
go.
for the first secret. We will find who waits at the door.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, that is a 1 on the die, unfortunately. All right.
Tragic.
The weight of knowledge descends down upon you, directly down upon you, Phil. Its weight is heavy, and what you feel this time is beyond what any of these modernity sci-fi seekers have ever felt. This is the weight of knowledge fantasy. Its strength, its mere heft, nearly crushes you to the ground. He will fail without one of you to aid. Who shall walk into my sight? Well,
I'll do it.
so be it. You offer your strength to Phil and take his place. Your body crumbles and you fall to the ground. Let us hope he succeeds. Phil, stand. A life for a life. Excellent. An 18. With an 18, I can reveal to you that the one that waits behind the door is Lord Death. For death is everywhere, and there is more than one tree.
All right, killed that guy, man.
All right, and now the second.
Yeah, of course. Let's
You
go.
have learned what waits beyond the door, or who guards the door, rather. Now, what is magic?
Oh.
It's another one. Damn, it's a shame we didn't have any Tolaris people here. They'd totally be willing to sacrifice for this.
I am so I'm not Kythus right now. I'm so sad.
You're welcome, by the way.
Let's go.
Thank you, you
A 12.
appreciate it.
A 12 has
Yep.
been rolled, which is sufficient.
Yep.
Phil, you learn what magic is, at least within the row. Magic within the row is a facsimile, a pretender, a broken piece of a greater whole. The magic here is untamed, unruled. It is wild, misshapen. However,
yeah.
It can take its form again. You have gained the knowledge to create the arcane pillar and stabilize all of magic.
Okay.
I've heard of arcane pillars before. Smile.
You know a structure in front of Tavares, right? That serves no purpose.
Can we join in this little cult gathering we have going on?
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Sure. Next one. Let's go.
The next roll.
Yep.
The secrets continue.
This is awesome that this can happen in VR.
All right.
We have some guests.
Should
we tell them not to?
All right.
Yeah, should they join in?
Tell them to wait outside.
The next
just for a
secret
second.
that is revealed is the following. You've learned what magic is. However, there are many, many things that are different in this world that there are not in the world from which this magic has come from. The most notable is that it is not the only magic that's here. The magic that rules this realm. And now I get to finally reveal what the name of this universe is. Its true name. So the land that magic comes from is known as Zero. But this place is known as Proxus.
Of course.
And with the knowledge of Proxus, you know that the Proxus contains a magic that is separate from the one within Vero. The magic within Proxus is psionic in nature. It is an eternal struggle. And it is said that the ancient wave gate that connects these two realms opened once an era. One time.
Wait, opened?
Like every time.
Is open. Once an era. One time.
Alright.
Once an era. Interesting choice of words.
Alright. The next secret and the final one that you can uncover this session, because I literally don't have time. Also, we have to say something for season 3. So, and this one's important. The secret of time.
Well, yeah, of course. Come on, let's do this.
God damn it. Come on, secret 2. Only
Sci-fi.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Sci-fi.
Right.
I am playing my character.
I understand.
You've
An
seen
8,
this.
however, is insufficient. Phil falls to the ground as the weight of knowledge crushes him once more. So, any takers?
Might as well for honor.
Alright. Your synthetic body cracks and breaks like a rusted piece of a spherical ball.
Oh shit.
The cost has been paid. Rise, Phil.
Yeah, we killed these members anyway, it's not good.
You blew up our lab, and he's been incompetent since day one.
Wow! Wow!
Hey, guys, listen up.
Okay, you know,
I don't have time. Unfortunately, a 6 is insufficient. The weight of knowledge crushes Phil once more. Do I have another taker?
Not in the circle.
Alright. Let's do this.
Yeah!
Alright. Alright. I got you, man.
Of the world. Stand!
You're a sacrifice.
This is epic. Not gonna lie, this is epic.
Yes, Luca is crushed by the weight of knowledge. Oh, yes!
living member of Mars.
And so, your fate is determined.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
The secret of time remains a fickle mistress. It demands more. The weight of knowledge crushes Phil.
It's maybe one more.
The greater good.
One more soul.
Is that you? The tall gray alien is crushed to the ground by such weight. However, stands absent.
Oh
my god! Oh, let's go!
For you possess something that nobody else here has. Insofar, you have a refracted soul. Therefore, your reroll is free. A woman in red hair stands beside you. A specter. A shadow. A memory.
I have red hair.
Ooh, yikes, that's pretty low. I could go back down there.
Oh my god, please!
Alright. Anyone else want to take the place of Phil?
We're fucking all in, dude.
To play my character, I would be.
Do we roll?
They're debating which one. Give them a second.
Where am I? Am I even in my room? I don't want to go wall. Okay. That would hurt.
Cypher.
Yes.
Do you wanna?
Yes.
Get her here, just in case.
Okay.
Just randomly teleport her.
I guess I'll go.
She is not in this map. I will have to summon
Do you
her.
wanna roll? 10, you go higher. I go.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, you want me to roll to see which one of you goes? Alright.
Yeah, I guess so. I was just gonna go, but it's cool.
But you are important.
That's fair.
The dice decide.
I have a mechanical book.
Bro, you got squished.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Another body crushed under the weight of knowledge. Phil,
Damn it.
we will see what your fate determines. Come on now, give it something.
Swear to God.
Somebody breathing real loud.
Yeah,
It's exciting, isn't it? Or is that a fan?
It
Whatever.
is.
At one point.
Shit.
With an 18.
Tell her she's needed in the upper city.
Finally.
Oh, wait.
That is sufficient.
Okay.
Belay that.
You have
Cancel
learned the
that.
secret. No. Bring her here. You have learned the secret of time.
Bring her here.
Sorry.
And with the secret of time,
I had a gun in my pocket. Yeah.
you are granted something far greater than this pointless weapon.
Still. Yeah.
You are granted the sight of your fathers that have come before and those yet to be born. Time is the wheel. Time connects all those things that the engineer has created. And as such, you are granted a sight beyond sight. Gain the ability to see, a refracted soul. Now, you can stop here, and all shall be taken, but there is one more secret that awaits. But it is far more dangerous than the others. And that is, what iteration is Proxys?
Please no.
I'm gonna mute myself so I don't influence you.
You should know before you take this path. This one is harder than all the others by multiple tiers.
I'm sorry to say this, but we're going to be calling it here. This information does not matter to my character. I already think I'm trapped in a time loop. The iteration doesn't matter.
But you aren't.
Hmm.
Your knowledge of time tells that. But you could be.
Can't do more sacrifices.
I was waiting for that. As you look at her, look at her. As you look at her, you do not see the artificial intelligence VR-16. You see instead an angelic woman wielding an axe.
No, your mic's going windmill mode.
Windmill bird.
The two forms shift back and forth, both existing, both yes, and both not.
Okay. I ask you now. Are you willing to take this final step with me?
Neither.
And what does Elia say?
Lyle has no idea what's going on here. He's very confused.
Alright then, confusion is fine. Alright, what'll it be?
No. That's been enough for now.
Son of Odin. Time Walker. Sight beyond sight. Jotunbring and Vastvadir. Your knowledge is given. And the cost rate. I am afraid, my friend, that the cost of this knowledge is beyond your ability to save those that would sacrifice them, though. All that would be sacrificed, please rise at this time.
Everybody else go out of the circle.
Yes.
Choose
I
one.
was already out of the circle. Why did I back up?
Oh no.
Ah, Jesus.
Let's see here. You two. Rock, paper, scissors.
I mean, who?
You really want to go down with it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be really awkward in VR because there's a bad delay. So, okay, you have to do the rock paper scissors. We have to do the other person.
Hold on. I'll do it this way. Turn around and don't look at each other, and then paper, scissors, rock, and then we'll tell you who wins.
It's just like the Dirty Diamond.
Paper, scissors, rock. Show me what you got.
Those metal asking.
Zabson, you have failed. Your choice has been made, Phil. Zabson. I told Phil to choose one. I did not tell him what for. And as time is always a circle, there must always
He stood up.
there must must always be a traitor.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Oh no.
In Season 3, you will play a special character. You and I have much discussed when that time comes.
Okay.
For now, however, all else is as it was. The pitiful psionic energies of these alien creatures are something truly to behold. For the enemy that controls them deep, deep within the puppeteering dead space of this errant shard of a more fantastical realm still yet controls them. But you have found a strength. And as such, you may choose 5 individuals, including yourself. They are immune to psionics during the next mission. Choose well.
Is this immediate, or do I get back to you?
You have until the start of next session to do so.
Of course.
Okay. Relay those by me as well, so I can inform the other DMs.
So yeah, that's everything.
Oh, shit.
So all that went down, and everybody's.
Wait, are we dead?
You don't feel good. No.
Holy fuck!
We don't know anything that he knows, like at all. Wait.
There's one more thing.
I was about to say, did we mind meld?
There were 7 of you.
True.
Oh
God.
Yeah.
Alright. Phil, we stand over here. Those of you that were 7, we stand in the center. Hold on, I'm still.
1 second.
Yeah, 1 second.
Say that again?
There's a cluster of lore going on here.
We're in the fuck circle.
There you are. He's not wrong.
Alright, so each of you receive a mark of Proxus, the true name of this place, of this realm. The mark appears on whichever hand you would like it to be, except that you must all choose the same hand except you, for you have it on the other hand. So, right or left?
I can't see it, but I'm nodding at you
Right?
because I understand.
Right, sure. Right.
What is the means of marking? I don't have skin! I don't have a true corporeal form!
I think
Putting that off for way too long.
For you, at any manifested point in which you have a corporeal form or something resembling that, the mark always appears. And in your code, it appears as a line of code that's always to the leftmost.
Okay, got it. I guess we're all doing left hand then?
No, right.
Oh, we're doing right hand.
Right.
What about
Same
this guy?
thing for you, champion. Any chassis that you are manifested within, now gain the mark.
Shall I drop a marking for everybody and distribute it later?
On your brain.
So, all of you have a mark upon your right hand, except you, for yours is on the left. And all of you will be made very special DCs, in what is to come in Season 3.
Oh boy.
But for now, that's all the time I have.
Assuming
ladies and
you live the next 2 episodes.
Yeah. Gotta survive the mission.
Actually, is it persist? It persists through death. It's on you, the player. Any character you make has that, even through death.
Okay.
Even if I die, I just have a more.
I will explain this to you. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Dude.
That's for me. I have to go play Rook and all that good stuff.
Are we gonna be seeing you?
I got it all on the camera.
Okay.
I'll try to tell you in the group chat if you want.
Private time we needed was taken up by all
Keep
that.
visual.
So,
Yeah. I got you.
So what's the Rook?
This is what I'm doing. I thought I was so fucking
When you just watching show and you said I'm walking,
I
I
have
was
a
like,
question.
I don't want that. Let's roll. Let's just make it even, just in case. Make it a people.
I also want to see like that's
Tell my friends I love
the
them.
corporate heads and stuff like that. That's whoever wants to show up.
I don't know if I can show you this, but I've been ready
Alright.
to die.
Hi.
Oblivious?
That's so I also want to know. I want to know if can you use stacking to disable the guns?
Like you want to eat
Shit is on your right hand side.
Alright.
We never took a picture together. That's the thing. I need to take a picture with Johnny and then take a picture with you.
Hello, friends. We should probably get back in character.
Yes.
We have about an hour left in the session, so
What the fuck just happened?
It's like the gremlin over there.
I guess I don't know. Some of us are probably on the ground. Phil, can you come over here? Oh, he's just. Oh no, he's there.
Everybody, what?
Can we roleplay out the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I think they got just disintegrated or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we did.
I'm thinking we saw all of that. Did we all see all of what just happened?
Do we know and see all that? Do we know what we know? Are we like, what the fuck?
You guys are choosing the right.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking all that.
Yeah. Yes, all the rest of us have markings on our right hands.
Let's calm down.
Alright. So, you might need to clarify this with him earlier.
God, what is it? Calm down.
You might need.
Alright, holy shit.
Yeah, what?
Coming in.
We got a lot of people coming in.
Actually, yeah, right now.
It's
probably it.
It's not that bad. Oh, it's 40 now.
Oh, okay.
Some people just joined.
Okay.
Let's
just get this out of the way so we don't have to.
For now, assume that you did not receive any of that information.
Of course.
Ask Arcadum later. But for now, I don't know. Whoever's crippled, just get on the fucking floor, do the dinosaur. You know.
Well, but we should still see the marking though.
Yeah, you can see the marking. You know that this whole thing happened with like the sacrificing, but you
We're all probably a little frazzled.
Yeah.
Do you guys need your gun back, by the way? You stuck it in the wall over there.
It's
no, it's gone.
It's gone. I think it just dissolved.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh God. Jesus. Damn. I'm not dead. Just lean on me.
Everyone alright? We all alive?
Your communicator goes off.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Let me take you to Nirvana, okay?
Not yet done, Luca. Currently now, all parties are assembling in the row at a bar called the Grindstone to decide the allotment of all the combined resources of Carvanus 3.
You should get to that meeting. You should get to that meeting.
Are we supposed to have a meeting?
You wanna come down the road with me? I gotta get down there. I'm gonna need some help getting down there. I am fucked up. I don't know what the hell this is.
What I was saying to him.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Alright, V.
Time has come to see all corporate heads to converge upon neutral ground, the bar in the row known as the Grindstone, for it is time to allot your combined resources.
What is the Grindstone?
Had a good question. During any of that, my goal has been to try to find whether or not there is a means to disable the weapons using decking. I don't know if I am a psionic or not. That's been very up in the air with Arcadum. But I was wondering if you could tell me.
You could have probably found that out, but then Phil decided to mindfuck the gun.
Ah! Great. So I just need another gun. Good job. Alright.
Should I get that communication too?
We're gonna. Are you the current head of? No, well, because Mimica's the head.
Mimica and I are the same rank.
Oh, then yeah, you'd get it. Sure.
And we're also kind of in the process of, firing her.
Okay. Blaine got took to Nirvana. He wasn't in good shape, so you should probably go with him. If you can, please just
resume.
please look after him.
I'm getting a message. I need to go. I'll fill you all in later.
Fill me in. You can't. That's your middle name, isn't it? At this point.
It's not.
You've been through a lot today.
Do we need anything?
Yes, I've been a lot for the
ride off you.
2 weeks.
My car's all the way back at the other corporation.
Sure, just absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Nope. We got it. Tend to the wounded inside.
Alright, let's go to the wounded inside, okay.
What are you?
I'm me. I think we have a meeting to get to, if you're involved.
Meeting unknown.
In the row. I think someone's assembling all the available parties. Come on.
Let's go.
Unknown. Unknown. Unknown.
He's in the clinic. Yeah?
Oh, I'm sending someone to look at we are going. I need to go to a meeting on the grindstone. In the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
So,
you want to ride?
Sure, that will be nice. I don't know where the grindstone is.
Okay, jump in. We'll go.
Okay.
Right. Take care, sir. You said Nirvana, right?
Yeah. Be safe, okay?
Right.
Don't push yourself any more than you gotta. I'm getting worried about you. Wow.
No.
That was. Maybe I don't need a gun. Maybe I can just fire Alec at things.
Do you have an ejector seat in there?
All right, something like
it's
that.
a button right
Okay.
here.
Be safe, 16. I'm
Go
serious.
Goodbye.
Please take it away.
Yes, I will.
Safe. It's alright. Safety.
Are you?
Bridget, what happened in there?
Safety. Survive.
And you're safe, or are you going to keep it to yourself?
Unknown. 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 Safety. Safety.
Have you got a problem?
Unknown.
Me too. Sad.
We can't. Well, we were gonna bring her down because we can't really take her to the clinic up here because Nirvana's kind of.
Hey, Bridget. What's up? Where's the gun?
Okay, she just.
Gun is gone. Bill.
Hey, you feeling okay? You're acting weird. Come
Bill.
on.
I'm dizzy.
Need your help.
Bill. Did. Unknown. see things. Many unknown.
Okay. I'll talk to
Move
you.
your fucking
but-
ass. I'm not gonna tell you again. Push.
Okay. Alright. I'll call you.
We'll
catch up with you later on
Carry your ass if you need to.
Take it easy for now, okay?
Understood.
We gotta go. Move. She's a medical emergency.
Safety.
Move.
Safety.
Well, if you need it, let me know.
You're walking slow as hell.
I just want to stop aliens from killing everyone. Instead, we unlock secrets to the universe. Ah! Hello? Ma'am, have you seen my wife, honey? Are you purple? Mara? We're a little scared of Phil. We're a little scared of everything because I think we just maybe saw something. We just experienced some tomfuckery. The lights. Back on my bullshit. Oh god. No, more like we're on an entirely new level of bullshit. The likes of which this world has never witnessed. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it is. Okay. Alright.
Fucking spend 30 minutes running around looking for you in my chats like this is the filler episode. PHIL.
Yeah. I gotta get up. You're kidding me.
Alright.
What?
Shit that you learned in that fucking thing. You're fucking kidding me.
Hey, what about it? Yeah, it's on me.
So yeah, I'm gonna count to 100 after you go. I'm gonna count to 100 when you go in, and then I'm gonna go in after to make it space out.
Well, I'm walking straight into the grindstone, so good luck.
That's gonna fucking suck, but that's I'm not gonna meta it.
Man, this is even worse than the upper city. I'm probably gonna be out of commission for a couple days. Yeah.
No surprise. I need to tell you guys something. Ooh, it's gonna be lovely. If I can actually fucking catch you.
Sounds like we're all going to the grindstone, but for different reasons.
Alright.
Oh, hi.
That's perfect.
This face.
Okay. We should go. We should go.
We should go. I'm still loading.
We should probably give it a less time. Like we should go fairly quickly if because they're coming in after us and they're going before us. I say fuck it.
I need to figure out if
I'll go
it's
when you
the
say
overlay
go.
issue of why my pocket. Like, I need to figure
Behind
out
that
how
though.
it works. I think there might just be stuff in my inventory. Hello.
No, because it's not.
Wait, you have.
Shit's got all topsy-turvy.
Overlay on? Oh, that's what I mean. There's that Callisto overlay thing that has an inventory.
Corp Ducks, let's go. Alright.
Shit. Got it.
I think that might be the case.
Oh my god. Why does it take so
I'm
long
still
to load
loading things because you're
Fuck.
loading 55 people.
I don't have my guns.
Yeah, my pockets took
I
a
need
while
at
to
least
load in.
one. Oh,
There they are. They're under you.
okay, cool.
Alright, let's go.
They-
We got an ambulance waiting. Corp Ducks.
Corp Docs.
Hold on, I see
She got a.
I see
she got a-
triangles.
Oh.
I can have Neko
Give-
carry
give-
me if that's the case.
That'll be 2 seconds.
Okay.
It'll be a lot more than 2 seconds if you're just seeing triangles.
No, we're good. We're getting there.
Where did
Corp Docs, but hold on.
When you.
Alright, Corp Docs.
Come on, Bridget.
I'm going to the other one. I went to elevator to the door. I went to this one. Yeah.
Hi. Okay.
Pardon me.
Brenda, HP's hurt. We're going to the ground zone now.
Hey, Jimsy.
Yeah, but you alright?
What the fuck is going on now?
I don't know, but that crazy
Fine,
witch
fine.
lizard lady tried for water on me. Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
Safety.
Alright, listen up. Listen up. Alright, listen the fuck up. If you are not somebody that needs to fucking be in here, fuck off. Keep the door closed. If you're somebody who's got a reason to be here, then come up to the bar.
I'll be around. Keep the name
Drink the water, just drink it, just in case.
Probably like maybe
Bottoms
a
up.
range. There's no needle, so she took it out.
So basically,
Who the fuck needs a beehead?
needs
I
antitoxin.
like to break into Dunkin' shop, land a unit, one
Johnny
guy,
needs an
one arm.
antitoxin.
I
should have one of those.
Let's see here, we got the.
They stole, apparently they stole something.
Come here.
I'm so glad I didn't get something worse than this. I really can't afford to use much of anything right now. Hey, I need coffee to power. I know. That's in part why I was gonna be very willing to use it on you. Beyond the fact that I also just really happen to like it a lot. So, is it gonna sting?
Greetings. Johnny.
Well, next time I hope you come down.
This is gonna be a shut the hell up! All of you!
I guess just whisper.
Now, let's talk.
Just whisper.
Folks here come to me, gather up the best that we've got, try and gather whatever strength we have to face the fucking alien scum that are coming down here.
The green guy.
Be clear, I don't trust you, or anybody that bears your colors, but right now we don't have time to fight each other. That thing's coming for us, whatever it is. If we don't work together, we're all fucking dead anyway. So, I've gathered up people that come from the upper city, those that come from beneath us here in the city, those that travel the wastes, and those that are yours
I know
truly.
you're listening.
So we might
But is
discuss
she
some
okay?
actual fucking plans. Now, I've got some reports.
Oh, she's good. Okay.
Kept my eyes and ears everywhere.
Watch the.
It looks like we've got quite a bit of a chance.
Don't touch the gun. Put the gun down.
Fucking take the fucking.
Hold on one
Shut
second,
up.
Hey!
Oh, I'm moving out of the way.
Shut the hell up!
Oh, sorry.
Right.
I like this guy does business.
Exactly. I'm starting to get the picture of why we actually took the time to come down to your little shithole here. All right. And you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. But listen, we have assets. We can deploy them. We've taken some heavy casualties, and unfortunately, circumstances do appear that we need to work together. That does not mean we have to trust each other. We have to eliminate this threat before there can even be trust. Trust is not a concept here. All right, we're no longer at that stage. This is life and death for everybody here. So, I agree. We need a battle plan, and we need one quickly. I need to know what you have available so that we can add it to our own supply and forces, and then we can come up with something that is greater than the sum of its parts.
Right. Sounds righteous to me.
Right now, when we're talking firepower, we need to make sure that every one of your soldiers in the hands of both Mars and Quixote weapons are the bullets that we're making right now are designed to penetrate and destroy these aliens. Basically, we're hoping, and I believe the Quixote weapons have been most effective against them as well. So we need to make sure that everyone that you're teaming up with and bringing into our ranks is wielded with corporate weapons.
And also, let's just get on the same page here. This is a mission to discuss half of your guys and our guys, the best of the best, bringing the nuclear weapon that Talaris and Mars have made together onto this alien vessel to try to detonate the threat. That's where we're at, right?
Right.
Alien vessel?
Okay.
Hey. Alright, we're gonna take those fuckers out right at their homes.
So 2 missions then.
Leave a firecracker at their
Go to
doorstep.
sleep, that's bad.
Speak up.
What'd you say?
Well.
Oh, hey, McGolgia.
Seems there's 2 missions going on. I've been organizing people to go here.
You got games on
You
there?
got something to like wake her up?
We need to secure this place before they can.
So, Rook,
It wasn't made clear because it certainly sounded like you had something else
For the
planned.
mission we're doing, Rook, do you want to, like, for the shadow run that we're discussing, do you want to run them through it?
She'll be okay.
Right. So here's what's gonna go down. It's in 2 prongs.
Watch your scooter, Doc.
We need to take back the station.
Sorry.
These damn bastards got the warp codes. That's right, Beniti. Your secret's not so safe no more. And what's worse, they're able to detect it. They found a way into our front fucking door. Now, normally I've never had a problem with these. I keep pretty lock and key, you know, bleed everyone else dry. But somebody somewhere fucked up big time. And so, we need to keep a watch out for them. They're coming. But at least we know where they're coming. Only one of your gates is compromised, and it's that one right there. So we're gonna have to send a force to hold them back, and then, hopefully, my knowledge of what tactics and military might that I know of, a bigger force doesn't need to hold back. There's no reason to fear us. Maybe they'll get caught. Maybe they'll show their hand a little too early. Maybe we find the biggest ship they've got, we put Solaris' toy on it, and we blow them back where they fucking came from. But this is not gonna be easy. You're gonna be outnumbered, outmatched, outgunned, and there ain't nobody coming to save you. No corporate power. No unseen magical spell.
Store was broken into.
And not any runner.
Something was taken.
Best of the best.
I think it's
so, here's the way that I look at it. We've got a series of resources that's been gathered up for our preparations. Our strength where we have it.
But apparently they were confronted and they
Faith,
backpedaled.
you're up there, get down here.
You're right over here.
They took an arm or something.
Get over here.
Like another robot.
Over here.
On your feet.
Throw it up on the screen. We're gonna give it the old talk over.
If I see them,
then, after we know what our plan is,
and I get my gun back,
we'll choose who's go. Throw it up on screen. Okay, so now I'm switch out of character because I need to explain everything that's happening to you guys. All right. So a list has been comprised and compiled of all the things that you guys have done. To be clear, not necessarily in this order. Neither's character is successfully packaged and redistributed holy water, making it rogue, which will let us combat the enemy's use of antibodies against it. Basically, their infectious nature. So that will be an additional resource. Phil has struck a mighty blow, not only because of knowledge, but because of the psionic presence the aliens possess. That is a major resource that we have at our disposal. There has also been cyber counter-espionage, meaning that BR-16 is able to gain somewhat of a foothold back into the global defense system. There has been a total of +3 research on the aliens' weapons, offensive and defensive capabilities. There has also been a successful translation of the enemy language, giving us massive tactical edge and also increased logistical value.
It would suck if this
Finally,
place blew up.
Solaris is equipped with frost bullets, weapons that are specifically designed to bypass
Can't say shit like
enemies
that.
without physical armor. Now, in addition to that, Damien has decided to use his great magical power, not into a singular attack, but he has gifted it to every single mage that will be on the mission and on the planet as a whole. So, during the mission, if you are a mage and possess such things, you will be able to attack an additional time. One more time than you normally would be able to do so. Now,
I didn't use it
DMs,
a single time.
please send me at this time your collective total, and then I will determine the number of resources that we have, and then each of you, a representative from each of the different regions, will be able to decide where we put those resources. So Goldman, you represent corporate space because you're the president, is pretty straightforward. I will represent the row. You're the leader of Scraptown, so you will represent the Wasteland, and you'll be able to make this decision pseudo out of character, so you don't have to be crazy and you know, you can have
Henderson rolled a nat 20, so he is sane.
Oh, he's sane right now. Okay, good. And then finally, who's Undercity? Who do I have here that's Undercity?
Me. Yeah.
Is that Rayleigh? Okay. So Rayleigh, you're on.
Okay.
So get over
Thank
here.
God. I was gonna default to this.
You need those.
I have a question. The pathogen I developed with Hadwin, does that come in play here at all, or? So that was
the DM
sent to Cypher
the
a while
DM
back.
tells me it does.
Alright.
Would
So
you like
basically
me to
any
roll
DMs
for it right now?
Yeah,
We
throw out a
supplied
roll.
a
11.
document to several of the DMs that outlined it and its justification with in-world.
Is it a pigeon? What is it exactly?
It's essentially a form of super cancer, using what information what little information we've gleaned on what could comprise its biology.
That's difficult to do so because you didn't have
Or
the,
not.
Okay, you didn't have all the information about the anatomy yet because those rolls weren't made. So I'll give that a.
We did.
I don't want to go.
Go ahead.
Basically because we didn't have the physical
No, I
anatomy,
fucking
but we
don't.
did know that it couldn't be a certain type creature. Wasn't a plant. We developed something that was a bit more general. That basically acts as a psychoactive to combat its adaptive
Yeah,
properties. Kills
I
it
get
as
what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Okay, make a roll. 11 or higher. They're successful in that. We can add a bonus. If they roll a 1, they just gave. They made a cancer virus that's gonna hit the planet.
Alright, let's see how we do.
Nice.
That fucking 20.
Nice.
Let's go, dude. Put it there.
Fucking go.
We're just gonna not 20?
Put it there. Put it there. Put it there. Put it there.
There we go.
Good fucking job, my dude.
Alright, that's gonna add to it then. Okay.
Question.
I wanna go and accidentally shoot my gun.
Alright, what's up? What's up?
Just to mention one thing. So Talaris, they have their, mage freeze bullets thing that we were doing. Wodo and Mars also are creating nitrogen oxide fused bullets. So like the just ice bullets basically. And the Mars weapons, yeah.
Mars pistols are as effective as the Talaris freeze bullets. We made like the same thing, but
so Mars and Talaris.
differently.
So Mars and Talaris. So
Yeah.
Mars and Talaris both have the same attack. Okay, so you both have the same attack.
The Mars weapons have
So then that's two factions that have freeze bullets. It's good. That's a defense penetrative. Okay.
Yes.
So from all those things gathered up, calculated everything that's been calculated on the side. DMs, if you're listening at this time, if there's anything that I'm missing, please send me a message. I'll give it a little bit of time to show up. But generally speaking, you have 5 different outlooks to look at. You have offensive, you have defensive, you have utility, you have logistics or mobility, and then you also have morale. I'll explain what those mean. Offense is pretty straightforward, dealing damage, making your weapons effective. Defense is resisting damage from the enemy's
I just want to know what they're doing.
Utility is subterfuge, being able to sabotage the enemy's movements and things like that.
To go fight.
Logistics means that your ability to react to what's happening. Essentially, because of the limits of VR chat, this is going to be represented as the higher that statistic is, that means that the enemy, the aliens, have a slower.
You remember the thing that Ray came up to you about the
the
holy
time
water?
between waves will be much slower, depending on how.
They're like using some of that shit. VR16 is doing some shit.
Literal health. We'll
Did
deal
some
with whether or
shit.
not you'll be able to recover from wounds that are made, and also whether or not your morale breaks. So once that reaches 0, then the planet falls. Okay, what is it, Horizon?
Little late for the party here. I'm not sure if you guys already went over the West weather system or not. You probably guys already did for the row. But for the Wastelands, I was trying to pick a DM in order to get defenses ready for network. Being jamming them just straight out, just flat all the way through the board because no one uses tech down the Wastelands. But no DM was able to respond to me until I moved maps.
Alright, I got that. Has that been rolled for?
That's fine.
Nope. No one responded to it. The pings.
I'm right here, baby. Yeah, what's
Roll it
up?
for me.
Understood.
What's the
Roll
DC?
D20. We're gonna go with 12 or higher with Wasteland.
All right. Okay. Make sure that my screen is on. D20. Let's go. 12 on the dot.
All right then, sounds good to me. All right, so all those things considered.
One more thing.
Yeah, what's up?
So I actually had someone with Arcana and Survival look over the bodies as well. That would be Charlie and Lele. I forgot to mention that when we did the original member. Sorry.
Charlie.
All right.
Fuck Charles.
I'm sorry, not
Charles.
Charles.
I got
Charles.
I
Charlie.
time penalty. Because we still have
That's fine.
a lot of time
already
left.
sent the message. It's
So-
part of the
so-
cyber decking
Are
thing.
we rolling that one? Or no?
Yeah, roll that
Yeah,
that
it's in
one
there.
15 or higher though. That's the best I can give.
15 or higher, let's go!
It's okay.
4. No dice.
Alright.
Damn.
Alright. Stand to the stage.
The wrong number.
Okay, so here we go. You have 12 points. Those are your resources gathered across the board. 12 points, 5 options. Decide amongst yourselves. You can do it pseudo in and out of character to make things efficient because we have 20 minutes left. And then once you've allotted those points, Ariana can track them because she's in DM mode. So you track them out, you allot those points, and then whatever points you allot, the 2 highest ones will gain all of the edges that were specific to that type of thing. So for example, if your munition or your offensive power is one of the 2 highest, and if there's a tie, you can choose. If it's the highest, then that means you get all of the abilities that are offensive based. So that's like all of the frost bullets, all of the nitric bullets, all of that stuff. But you only get the 2 highest stats for those edges. So, what it will be? 12 points. I say we go all offense.
Is that a 12 for
Wow.
That's a fucking stupid idea. I have a suggestion. Before we all start yelling at each other, alright? Before we start yelling at everybody, we have already appointed leaders here, alright?
Alright. To make things more efficient so there's not 100 voices screaming at once, you have 4 leaders from the different regions.
Yeah, I was just about to suggest that.
And then other people can chime in if they look for it, but this is the leadership position. So Goldman, you lead the corpse, so you will speak for the corpse. Rayleigh, you are the highest ranking member of the Undercity that I can see here, so you will speak for the Undercity. What is your character's name again?
Henderson.
Henderson, since you are leader of Scraptown, you will speak for the Wasteland. And then, now I normally would speak for the row, but because I am a DM and I'm literally running this directly, and I have all the knowledge of what it means, Dagu shall lead row in my stead.
But I'm a DM too, so I want to pick this guy.
Well, you don't know. Okay, that's fair.
I guess, yeah. Okay, sure. All right.
You don't know. I know what's calculated in my head.
Yeah. I got this. I got this.
Oh my god.
All right.
Alright, so leaders go talk to each other.
You talk right here. I think we want a cameraman. I think we're gonna do it right here, right now.
All right.
I trust him.
So,
Alright, so 12 points, is that each map
Is it
gets 12
bad?
points, or is divided amongst all of us?
I don't think they're the best people for the league.
Worst case scenario, we can split up
Offense, defense, logistics.
Yeah, I'm starting to think we shouldn't have packed up any.
Offensive, defensive, logistics, utility, and morale. Those are the 5 of them.
All right. So, you know, a really good thing that you really need is morale with everybody around, you know? So, I suggest putting a little bit in there, because you don't want some guy like some wastelander joining us and being like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Looking at you, Horizon.
It's very important for organics.
Is that more important than a good defense? And additionally, have you ever considered that a good defense is a better offense?
I would say we definitely,
Don't think it's the saving a planet if everyone's dead when you get back, though.
resources and equipment to warrant enough in offense. We need to be able to pack a punch. These guys have been assholes for a while. And they don't wear pants, so well, at least 1 point in morale, just to have it, because we can't.
They don't wear pants.
We need something.
Yeah, we need something.
Did you go over the holy water thing with them? I showed up late. I crashed.
I've been shot near 100 damn times. It ain't
3 points in morale.
another bullet to the face today.
What's
Alright, so you're saying we want offense, not defense?
No. I think offense should outweigh our defense. I think we should have, if we say have 4 points in offense, we should have 2 points in defense.
You want this view, just get in me.
I think we should put just as much in morale as we do in offense.
There you go.
we're looking at
Logistics are very important. See, the problem is logistics are very important for things like that. Like, dog who can get some aerial view, fly around in a ship, make sure we got like good sensor readings and everything.
Let's do it like this. Because we clearly need. Okay, we need offense. We need fight. We need to be able to defend, but we also need the miscellaneous,
What do you
stuff
think
to,
should be
to
done?
supplement what we got.
Like
So I would say,
communications.
I'm not in charge.
yeah. So we need,
That's right.
just like if we can do like a military platoon sort of example, we need an assault force, a defense force, and a support group. So if we divide it up like that.
That's cool, the pupils.
Well,
it looks like
5
they're going through like different
4 defense. So that's got 3 more to do then.
No. We have
Something
12.
else. So
How about even?
yeah, but if you do 5-4 and then
1-1.
3-4-1-1.
Yeah.
So what does that into?
Hold up.
Attack, defense, logistics. What was?
I don't
what
think
were
we
those
need
last
4
ones and then
logistics.
morale?
You want logistics
I think
4?
we
No.
swap that. I think we swap that with
think 4
offense.
and morale.
Fair.
Offense, 4 offense,
We fight to the
3
last man.
defense, 3 logistics, 1 morale, and 1. What was the last thing?
No.
Utility.
Need more in morale. We fight to the last man.
I
I
think
don't
we
want
need
to see
definitely
any
need
cowards.
Morale.
1 point of those small ones, so we have to focus on the other ones. But we need those. Like everything will come in together, and that's my stance on it.
Being shot's an inevitability. You gotta make sure you can get back up. Morale's more important than 1 point.
Okay, could we do 4 offense, 2 defense, 1-1-4? Is that
So
right?
we want 4 in morale.
Yeah, morale, 4 offense. That's our top 2. Then we have 2 defense, 1 logistics, 1 utility.
Take 1 from morale and put 1 in logistics, and we got a deal.
I might want to take 1 point and move it over to defense because we do have things we need to protect. In case thing goes back right here, we need to fall back to regroup, go at them again. If we don't have that, we're fucked.
I have no idea.
Personally, I think we should put more in utility than logistic. What are you trying to do? Defense.
I don't think we have the points to go around.
No, we have to make sacrifices here, so we gotta put something like a lot of power into 1 thing, and then make sure everything else is even.
Yeah. Here's the way I slice it.
Ricky, there's a time.
We need to be able to fight. We need to be able to get back up after they fought us. Anything else we can rebuild.
I did not break them.
You broke in.
Broke in where?
Eden Project.
Eden Project, where?
Wastelands. Bunker.
I tried, but didn't get in.
Someone
I
interfered
wanted to find.
with systems there. I saw it. Was informed you were going there.
Tried, because I wanted to protect the Wastelanders. Somewhere to hide. Everything goes really poor. Everyone starts to die.
What is there is not going to protect you. Already tried to kill everyone.
I did not know that.
If you did not do this, then it is not a concern. Be more careful.
Will do. If you need any help, let me know.
Understood.
I want to keep people safe.
Offense is the highest that was given. There are two stats that are tied for second. That is defense and morale. Which one do you
Hello?
your edges on?
Can we know what edges we get?
Yes. At least there's going to be
Understood.
more than are listed here, because I'm gonna probably go over this,
Yeah, just the basic idea.
myself. But the basic idea is that one of the morale things, Miss Universe, God, what was it? Hold on, let me check. Sorry, a lot happened today. Gotta track it all. So one of the things for. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so for morale, one of the things that was unlocked was an alien DNA scanner, which was unlocked by CC and the characters that were him. I don't know his character's name. So that action means that you will be able to detect whether or not the aliens are invisible, or more importantly, if they're taking your form. Now, normally this would be a utility aspect, but the reason why this is important is that you can replicate the aliens' regenerative properties by taking that DNA scanner. So, this will increase the threshold of wound and death rolls by 2, which is substantial. That's about a 20% chance of an increase in survival and resisting of wounds to the battlefield. Pretty important. So that's what you get for morale. There's also
What do you think?
there's
It's
2
Dexter?
other. Good.
Good. Okay.
It's your all around.
Anyway, that's the basic one for morale. Now, the other one, defense, means that you will actually get resistance to the enemy's damage. Not too much, but a decent amount. But the more important thing is you will also be resistant to their massive suppression weapons. So like area of effect, like psionic purges and things like that. So essentially, when we start the fight, and before I even start shooting at you, everybody makes a save. Whoever's got a mine just dies. That will prevent that.
Yeah, I like the morale one.
Really? More than the one that can instantly kill everybody?
Yeah, because
So would my water do nothing
there's
to
a
help with
chance
that?
you could survive more.
Your water does.
That's a gamble.
Does include that. That's the danger that would be prevented with that. In morale, that's one of the things.
So if we go, all right, there's 2 worlds here then. There's the, if we're high rollers, we take morale, and then we can definitely do it, but if we're playing it safe, then we go with defense. What kind of people are we? Are we gamblers?
Listen,
your water deals with the infection part, not the
Dogu's a high roller. He got to go with the high roller.
So
speaking
helps
to the
recover
man who has
after,
been
not during
shot
combat,
almost
sort of thing.
100
Like not
times.
used during.
No.
You okay?
It deals with the infection part.
I am operational.
So gambler?
Like it deals with the infection.
Oh. Imagine that being your major flaw.
It's so sad.
All right, well, what do you think? Rayleigh, you a gambler or you played safe?
Well, if essentially they're throwing a giant grenade at us that can take out all of us, in one fell swoop, then they can dive in. That gives them an opportunity
Or
and
we
a
can all
chance to
save.
explode.
I should also point out, to be fair,
I'm going with the morale.
That is assuming you don't already have magical defenses based off character abilities, such as mages.
Mm-hmm.
You will have mages with you, and they'll be empowered. So in full fairness
I'm
of those
telling
two
you,
things,
we gotta gamble on this one.
The defense one sounds like it's very scary, but there are defenses against it. It's not instantaneous. It's not for sure.
Then I'm a bit of a gambler myself. I say, for no reason that Ricky just said, we go with morale. Because I love gambling.
Is that a plus
If we already have tools to help with the others, then extra death rolls will come in clutch. I agree.
There's something like that.
Is that a +2 on rolls somewhere else?
Yes.
That's the
morale is
+2 on all
Plus,
death
there
rolls.
are other things associated with that. That's just the first example that came out of my head. There's also the thing that neither unlocked, and there's other things. We're gonna go over the list in more detail, but that's the idea.
Yeah, we go with
Is
that.
that what your choice is? Morale?
Yes.
We choose morale.
Very well, Ariana.
Confirming
please update
morale.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Sending it to you now.
Congratulations, all of you. That is more or less the end of this episode. What we're gonna do to choose who goes on the run is I'm gonna sit down with the DMs in the meeting this Sunday to determine that. We're gonna determine who goes on the run. So if you want to go on the run, make sure that's clear. And then I would have preferred to go over it in character, but time constraints.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are leading your particular region and you want to send people forward, the corps get 15. Everyone else gets 15, like the other 3. So normally Rook would choose that, but Gambit, I'm gonna let you choose who goes on that because Rook.
Yeah.
I haven't decided if Rook's gonna be able to go or not. I think I'm gonna have to DM, and it's just one of those things that I have to deal with. But anyway, so it should be your choice on who gets to go, and then you guys can send people. So basically we each get 5. Yeah, and then you guys get 15 split amongst the corps.
So we have 10 already. All I need is if you want to message me in a session with Quixote people, I need 5 from you. And then we're good.
Are we talking
Actually,
5
Everyone from every other corporation?
Player characters.
I think we have people from the other corporation too.
How many do we have left?
Congrats on finding 5, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Undercity has people.
Hey, there's 15 people in the Undercity.
Something that needs to be decided now.
Anyway, to be clear, you have time. We're gonna confirm the list this Sunday. So take your time, pick out your people, send it to the DMs, all that good stuff. But anyway,
Bro, Wasteland, Undercity, if you want to come in, message me.
But anyway, congratulations on making it this far. I know this was a lot
you
to
work
go
for us,
through.
right?
And also, I got to do
Yeah.
amazing reveal that I've been waiting to do for a long, long time.
Give it a rate, honey.
Very special to me, so thank you.
It was great.
It's really cool. I love it.
Oh, well, what happened?
Just let you see the blood.
You're gonna have to check someone.
Oh, dude, I want to see it. Yo, so
Alright,
Arcadum.
let's prep for a fucking mission.
So next episode is the mission, and the last episode is like the battle on the ground. Is that the way to understand it?
Then the next 2 episodes, we're going to discuss this more in detail on Sunday and what's possible. But ideally, those things will both be happening at the same time. And they're going to both take 2 sessions probably to complete. So we've got the mission happening.
Awesome.
And then everybody else is fighting on the ground. There's aliens everywhere. It's a whole fucking thing that they've been working on. It's going to be
Sounds
a
awesome,
What about the volcano?
Gonna be
It's also going to be dealt with.
So everything's running at runs. Alright.
This sounds like a massive amount of work, man. Like, this is very clear. The DMs and Arcadum are putting a lot in for this, so props, man. Seriously.
Keep in mind, if you want to do the volcano, you probably shouldn't go on the mission before that, where you might die.
Working on all this stuff as well.
That's the
DMs and everything.
Devs.
Fireman, Face Dragon, all this stuff.
Snutters.
Alright.
I saw that.
Keep your promise.
Oh shit, they shot Goldman!
I'm getting out of here.
Everybody's dead. Oh no.
Thank you, man. I'm excited to watch the Can't wait.
Particles game is
I got a conflict.
I'm making this shit so much bigger.
If I'm gonna what?
I'm gonna guess you wanted logistics as well.
Over here, or just wherever it's quiet.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep. I'm glad we were on the same mindset and we didn't get any.
Scholar spell?
They put a gambler in charge. That's a terrible idea. I didn't choose them on my decisions, because I would not choose that. I choose that on Doggoose decisions.
I love how you're like, get this guy. And I'm like, please.
How the fuck did that happen, Noodle?
You're the leader of the.
Yeah, I blew myself up.
Fuck yeah!
I heard the fucking.
I survived. We nearly died taking apart that weapon. Did you survive this one?
I will tell you so much, guys.
I guess this is the
That was the
That's not how you defeat him. This is how you defeat him.
That wasn't on me.
Yeah, no, bullets don't work.
Alright, for those of you that aren't in the grindstone right now, that is the end of Callisto for this episode. Thanks everybody for coming.